welcome to Meat and Cigars. We started a little early with the alcohol here, so we are definitely lubricated. I have here on my left Daniel Delgado. He's a favorite of the podcast. We try to keep him away, but he keeps showing up like a cockroach.
Color commentary.
Oh, shit.
Dude, you know this is not the same without me.
Man said you're a virus. Keep coming back.
He's the good kind of virus.
Color
though. He's a good
commentary.
kind of
You're a
virus. Daniel Delgado is a hard worker. He's looking for love in Miami, so that means he'll never find it.
Oh, shit. You get love in Miami.
Looking for love. Oh,
it's never going to happen. Not in Miami. Unless you get like one of those she-mails or something.
I don't know what.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. There's nothing wrong with that.
What kind of vendors are you working with?
If Mbappe, the best player in the world,
what he does.
has a she-male girlfriend.
If Jesus Christ came down and said he was gay, I'd be like, nigga, you a fat.
Wow. Okay. This is bad.
Somebody timestamp that.
I knew this was going to be bad, but this is bad. Okay.
All jokes aside. All right.
Okay. Relax.
Vamos a hablar de picanha.
Take it easy.
No,
Remember,
keep that in.
have in mind this is a podcast, so we have to be verbally very descriptive because even though they will see this on YouTube, you have to,
Yes, sir.
They'll have to listen to it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And on my right here, I have the pleasure to introduce Hector John. And what's your last name?
Almonte.
Almonte. That shit is about as Dominican as a plátano frito.
That's what you mean, the little horn. That's the Dominican shit right there.
I'm going to turn that shit into a dembow.
What's with the Dominicans and the plátano? What's up with that?
What do you mean? What is it? Yo, plátano frito is one of the best shit. Don't you fucking try me with that bullshit.
I'm not trying. I'm asking.
Yo,
I'm
curious.
Yo, you know how many different ways? You know an ingredient is amazing when you can eat it in all kinds of ways.
aquí, vino acá a hablar de plátano.
No, please.
Tigre.
No, no, you sound even more foreign. Don't do that fucking shit.
So we got here two island people. We got the Cuban and we got the Dominican. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good night.
You want to play baseball after this?
We ain't playing basketball.
Definitely not soccer. I can tell you that. Alrighty. And before we move on, I want to thank what brand do I want to thank?
Zycar. For the wonderful sponsorship. He doesn't know how to say it.
I don't know how to fucking say it. I tried, but I keep forgetting. I have Alzheimer's. But yeah, Cigars, we want to thank them for the sponsorship. We're going to put the website right here.
Oh, shit.
You'll be able to buy their products. We got here their amazing cutter, which I don't recommend putting anything but a cigar in this little hole here.
Snip.
It will, unless you're Jewish and you want to do it by Desma and L'Chaim.
50% off.
You don't. You're now a man. So it's an amazing product.
That's not what they meant when they said just the tip.
Just the tip. No, you don't want to put the tip in here. But Mike was here in the last podcast. We had the pleasure of having him in the podcast. It was a great podcast. Check that out. And we talked about how this little cutter was in the Superman movie with Lex Luthor, and I think in Dark Man, which I'm kind of showing my geeky side of comic books, but yeah, Dark Man. They used to cut the fingers, and the guy used to collect them. They were the bad guy. So it's a great product. Go check it out. We also have the sponsor, La Pistolina. La Pistolina is an amazing 2016. I mean, I'm not a huge wine guy. As you can see, we're hitting the Scotch pretty hard here. But this is a particularly good brand, delicious wine. And I highly recommend it. And besides, they're giving us money, so I have to recommend it.
It's wonderful. It's great. We love it. Buy it.
So I'll put the website right here, and I'll put a little picture there with some of the specs, and you can check it out. They are amazing. They get one of those.
Hey.
So, John, let's go back to the El Plátano. What's going on with El Plátano?
Yo, this is the most generic question for Dominican. Listen, we love plátanos because it's versatile as fuck.
Yeah.
We can eat that whenever.
Okay.
You can eat it majao, frito, sancochado, whatever you got.
Sancochado.
Any way you can,
Sancochado.
you can think of, you can
Say
make a
that
plátano
right.
fantastic.
Right.
I just think y'all like the plátanos, like the phallic symbol.
Oh.
So it's like you guys like to just,
I get it.
you guys just like to put it everywhere.
No,
don't
yeah,
you?
of course. They call me Young Plátano in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus
Don
Christ.
Plátano.
They call me Young Plátano in the streets.
I thought
The
they called
gates
you
are
Don
open and
Plátano.
we're off. It
Yeah.
just didn't even really go for very long. So tonight we're going to be trying picanha for our Brazilian friends. Shout out to all my lovely Brazilian friends that we enjoy playing beach volleyball and all kinds of sports. An amazing country, an amazing culture, and they have their traditional picanha. I know that I am Argentinian. I love meat, and of course, I love the best cuts of meats. So today we have right here, and I'll show a picture of it. We have picanha in 3 different ways. I cooked it. I cooked it on the grill. We cooked it nice and slow. We have the piece of picanha, the whole picanha, and then we have a steak picanha, and then we have what I got in trouble at the meat place because I got the guy to cut it into like basically thin
Delicious.
slices
It's
of
awesome
meat.
like that.
And in my personal opinion, I've eaten this before. I've done it before.
That
but
guy fucking hated you, by the way.
The guy fucking hated me. The guy
like, no, thank you,
I
please.
did
Keep
give him a
cutting.
$10 tip, so
Oh,
I
shit.
think I was pretty nice. But
He almost quit.
so I made
$10
him,
in Miami?
that's it.
You might as well throw him a nickel.
Yeah,
$10, you cheap fuck.
He's not kidding. He's not kidding.
It's Miami, bro.
By the way, we're not. Why are you smoking, man? We haven't even eaten.
Because
Jesus,
I'm
he's
doing
killing
what I
it.
do, bro.
The program is off the rails
It's meat
already.
and then the cigar, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
It's
anyway,
meat
so
and cigars.
Oh, está bien.
it's meat and cigars. So we're going to try the picanha, the steak. We're going to try the big piece of picanha slowly and nice and red inside, and we're going to try the sliced thin ham picanha.
What else do we have on the table there?
Well, we have Danny brought a. What did you bring?
I bought a piece of A5 Wagyu ribeye
Uh-huh.
that I had sitting in,
Is it
in the house.
A10?
A5.
A5.
A5. I got it at Chimney.
Damn.
Danny, you piece of shit. You just set yourself up for that? So that you bought the meat? Holy shit,
I bring
Danny.
that-
Yeah, he's like,
when
what
I
else
come-
we got? He said, what else we got?
When I show up, I bring the good shit. I bring good meat when I show up.
Yo,
We have we do have one chorizo
Yeah,
for
we got a
Danny
chorizo.
later on, so he can enjoy himself.
Hey,
A couple more scotches.
I'm excited.
before that happens.
I'm excited.
So we're gonna try the meat. You guys can start trying the meat.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And let me know what you think. What cut you prefer? I know what I prefer. I know what I like. You can make a little sandwich if you want. I'm gonna make a little sandwich out of this sucker because it is freaking delicious. Now, the great thing about picanha is that it's not particularly expensive. Well, it is expensive here in Miami, but not expensive in South America, and that's why it became so popular. But it is a great cut of meat. I highly recommend it if you can get your hands on it and cut it like a butcher, or you can buy the little machine and do it at home.
Yeah, that little thin slice is phenomenal.
It's
I've never had it like that.
phenomenal. It's
And I had a
phenomenal.
couple pieces. He was already bitching at me about getting started.
It's for the
I'm
fucking
fucking
show.
hungry.
It's not for you to eat. You know,
Fucking
hello?
hungry. Yeah, but the bottle was for the show. We started that shit early, didn't we?
Well, you need that. You need that for liquid courage.
Ay, por favor.
okay.
Oh,
Wow. Lo he encendido ya. This is solid.
well, there's no plátano here though.
No plata. I'm upset. ¿Dónde están los fritos? Ven acá, ¿dónde están los tostones? Y los tostones, ¿dónde están los tostones? Why are we having to eat without tostones, bro? Okay.
Huh?
Unsafe.
What did you have? What did you have there, John?
I had the thinly cut
Remember to
picanha.
talk on the microphone?
The thinly cut picanha.
And be very descriptive to the audience so they can understand what you're eating. So
Oh,
right now
it's-
you're trying the thin, almost ham-like picanha.
Yes.
And then you got to do like that video with the people where they like start chewing the food, like all close to the mic, all quiet.
Yeah, I
and
don't want to
shit.
be
You
that
seen
person.
those?
I'm not trying to be the
You
ASMR.
see those? You see what you know?
I want to shoot somebody when they do that shit. That's
how
why I'm
you
trying
gotta
to be. I'm trying to be respectful to the audience and not chewing their mouths. No, it's crazy. I'm chewing their ears. But this beef is delicious. There's something about there is like a ham, like a lingering taste that's so familiar and so like homey. I love it.
I find that it keeps its flavor. The fat is not overpowering.
No, not at all.
I did put a lot of salt on it because Argentinians, we put salt on everything. Right? Literally everything that we can put a salt on, it is going to go salt on it. You can put, you can put soy sauce on it. You can put barbecue sauce on it. You can put basically anything you want. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to cook it. So it cooks very quickly. And if you do a whole picanha, I mean, to me, that's the way to go. Now, there are people that love the steak picanha. I do like the steak picanha because it is a little bit more meaty. And then there's people that like the redness of just the big piece of picanha because it does give you that raw, not raw, but it's red, juicy piece of meat. You can get it in the steak also, but I think that when it comes to the slice, it's just a different texture. And it's funny because it's exactly the same piece of meat.
But it gives you a different flavor.
It's just a completely different flavor.
It's like it has that like bacony, greasy. Because the fat cooks and it's thin. It's delicious for sandwiches. That would be a great man. You put some of those like a pan con bistec. You put those little papito fritos with one of those. Oh my god.
So what is it
Some
with
of those
Cubans
pickled,
and
yeah, we love that shit. Okay? We love that shit.
What is it with the little pan cubano? What is it,
Yeah, but you do it instead of one of those shitty ass palomillas, you put some of those a bunch of thin sliced palomillas like Philly cheese style.
Yeah.
But that would be a killer sandwich.
Yeah.
A Philly steak sandwich
With
made from
those
picanha.
Yeah, but with those, and you need to remix it, right? You put the papitas on there. You put some of those the pickled onions. And you get those garlics. You know how you marinate the garlics, and you do like that garlic spread on there. Yeah, he marinates the garlic cloves, and he marinates them, and he makes pickled onions. You put that in that.
This man's been watching too much Food Network.
Listen, I'm trying to open a food truck.
Yeah, I see.
I think that
we're gonna open a food truck.
I think that you just decided our next episode.
Yeah, I'm down.
I can't keep giving all these secrets. All this is proprietary information. I can't get too deep on the level of sandwiches that I have locked in my brain.
Well, the thing is that you signed the waiver, so you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Sorry, buddy, you signed it.
Signed my life away.
It's over.
I didn't tell you, but I'm a demon from hell, so you're now officially mine.
So then the $1 million should be coming soon then.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Good. Hold on there.
My soul sold out for sale.
The thicker piece has almost a different level of
Texture.
Yeah. It's very
And yet it's the same exact piece of meat. There's literally no difference except the fact of the growth, the girth of the meat.
Say that again.
Yeah, say girth one more time.
The girth of the meat.
Write that down.
That's delicious.
Oh my god.
It all depends on how you cook it, what speed you cook it. You know me, I like to, I cook on slow because I think that meat, if you don't cook it on, are you chewing fucking chicharrón on like?
The mic's too loud. I'm way back here with you.
Yeah, I can still fucking hear that
Way
shit.
back here, bro.
Yeah, so the steak is actually pretty good.
This is delicious. Oh my god.
The thing with the fat is that anything that has fat will give it meat flavor. The problem with meat, and most people don't know this, is that meat in it by itself, like a filet mignon, for example, if you don't pepper it, if you don't do something to it, it doesn't taste like anything. It really doesn't have that much taste.
That's usually all they do, though, right? Salt, pepper, a little garlic powder, rock and roll.
I don't know who invented the filet mignon. I'll be honest with you.
I like filet mignon.
I don't understand that cut of meat. It's such a popular cut of meat, and it's everywhere you go. And people sell it to you like it's the all be to
Like
all
it's the
be
best,
meat.
yeah.
I don't
It's
get
the
it.
Holy Grail, but it's not.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I think picanha, vacío, asaletita are way tastier.
I think people are sold by the tenderness, but most of the people, what they don't understand, if you cook a certain meat a certain way, if you cook it right, the tenderness it comes out of a piece of meat.
But you know, if you go to these really good steakhouses, you don't really get like, I've been to plenty, and they don't offer you all these different amazing cuts of meat. They give you like 3-4 different cuts: T-bone, ribeye, New York strip, and a fillet, and the tomahawk, right? The tomahawk, the porterhouse, which the porterhouse is really just multiple cuts all in one cooked at the same time.
Absolutely.
So they don't really give you a variety that we're gonna dive into on this show, right?
No.
Like, we're gonna get into the stuff you don't get at the steakhouse, at the fancy steakhouse.
Exactly.
Right?
So the picanha, you will get it at the Brazilian steakhouse. But I have yet to see it anywhere else presented in any, like a steak picanha or the picanha itself, or even the sliced in picanha. I don't know anywhere that they do that.
Oh, like a Fogo de Chao or one of those Texas de Brazils, one of those
They just
type
don't
of
do it.
places.
They just don't do
But
it.
if you go to like a Morton's, a Christie's,
Yeah, but where
a
have you
Smith and
eaten-
Wollensky's? No, you don't. That's
doesn't
what I'm
make sense.
No,
saying.
you don't get that.
You go to those places, Smith and Wollensky's, Morton's, Chop in Atlanta, which is all these places are phenomenal.
That's
if you've ever been.
Mr. is one of my
But-
favorite places.
But you don't get the variety,
You do
right?
not.
You get 4, 5, 6 maybe cuts.
That's it.
We got the age, and now that everybody's bringing out the Wagyu, right? Well, we got
Or
some
the
Wagyu
age.
too.
Well, that's the biggest scam in the world, though. You know,
Oh,
that,
you know
right?
what? Try this.
Because people say Wagyu, but
Try
they're not
it.
telling you what it is.
Here, try this. Try this piece of A5
How
right
was
here.
the Wagyu, by the way?
Hold on.
Did I cook it correctly?
Oh, you cooked it fucking phenomenally.
Oh,
Try that.
Wow.
Mira,
Phenomenal.
prueba eso ahí. Prueba eso ahí. Para que tú veas.
Fenomenal.
Prueba eso. That's fucking A5.
That's A5.
That's fucking A5, right?
That's A5.
That's, you can tell me you can taste the butter, like it's just the way it melts and the flavor is very distinct.
Let me
Right?
pat myself on the back.
No, you cooked it phenomenally.
That shit came out good. Again, cooking barbecue, it is an art form. I've been doing it for 35 years myself. I love it. I enjoy it.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Remember, he's
appreciate
Argentinian, so he knows how to talk good about himself.
High level, high level.
it. That's the basically
Self-talk.
that comes with a basic mode. Like when you buy a computer, it comes with a basic
Yeah, basic programming.
basic programming. As an Argentinian, we have a basic program that we know how to express. But yeah, I mean,
No, but all bullshit aside, I say this guy has the best barbecue. He did
Thank
one
you.
for my birthday.
Thank you.
Not this one, the
With the
one before.
butter of the gods.
Oh, with the butter of the gods and with the
shit.
tomahawks, and then you hold that tomahawk in your hand. Oh man! But he knows what he's doing. 35
well,
years experience.
Yeah.
No, that
On
experience
top of
means
it is
something
a
for sure.
culture. I think it's
It does.
also it's
It
like
does.
culturally in his blood. Argentinos know how to freaking
No, he
cook.
fucking loves it. That's why it gives
I
comes
do
out
it-
so good. He has a craft.
I
that
know
he's
a lot of
been honing.
Argentinians that have no idea how to turn on an oven.
Porque son pendejos.
Yeah. But my particular story is that when I was 15, 16, I go to a barbecue. And I was living in the United States. And of course, everybody's like, who's going to do the barbecue? And we're talking about hot dogs and hamburgers. We're not talking about anything fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
And they look at me and they go, oh, you're from Argentina, right? I go, yeah. They're like, oh, so you guys, you know how to cook, like barbecue. I was like, I mean, yeah,
I guess.
I guess. Not me, though.
know
They're
what
like,
we
yeah,
do.
but you must know something we don't know. So,
I know a lot you don't know. You should have told them.
we were talking about barbecue. at the time,
Go ahead, go ahead.
So I ended up being the go-to guy to do the barbecue. So every time I went to somebody's house, I got stuck with doing the barbecue. So I learned by trial and error. There's a famous saying, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Well, I burned a lot of meat. I used to cook meat really quick. I used to do a lot of bad, wrong things, and I think one of the biggest tricks, if I can teach anything to anybody about cooking meat, is that salt, obviously, all you need is salt. All you need is love, or all you need is salt. And then the second thing is cock it. Little Freudian slip there.
yeah.
Whoa.
Don't cock anything.
Whoa,
Cook
not
it.
nothing?
Cook it. Cook it slow. As slow as possible.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
Don't give me that fucking
Tonight, we're gonna
midnight
cook.
after dark fucking radio voice. Shut that
Tonight.
shit down.
Tonight.
This is
I'm
Freddy
wearing-
Cruz
I
tonight.
can't run away. I'm wearing headphones.
The charcoal is
You can't run away
cracking.
because you don't want to.
Whoa. Shut that shit down.
The charcoal is cracking. The heat is increasing. And the meat is
Unsubscribe.
You can also watch us on Pornhub
shit.
if you're interested.
Had us on OnlyFans.
Yeah. George is gonna do an OnlyFans. He's
I'm
gonna be
do
doing. He's
OnlyFans
gonna be doing a Sal's butt ass naked.
erotic barbecue. No, I don't want to ruin it.
He's gonna have like all kind of spots on
know,
it, like
like
bacon
meat,
grease.
meat, meat and plátanos.
Being
Gonna change the name of the podcast.
being Argentinian and Italian German descent, that's the culture with no ass whatsoever. So growing up,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
for your-
it's just it's just a thing. It's just a thing. We just don't have ass. We're not an ass. We're not like Dominicans that have the bubble butt and stuff like that.
Hey, we're blessed. We're blessed.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. So when I was in high school, I had this friend of mine. She was a girl, but she was a friend.
You sure?
And she was
And they say she's just a friend.
They say she's just a friend.
And she was in love with this motherfucker that had a bubble butt. Like this guy had a bubble. He played
Chicks like
baseball.
that.
He's probably somewhere from the islands. And I was like, God damn it, And my dad comes up to me and goes, son, don't worry about it. All the meat from the butt went to the front.
Oh shit! Hey, that one's good. Write that one down.
TMI. Too much information.
No,
So,
we like it.
Not enough.
Have you tried the solid big piece of meat?
I did.
What'd you think of that one?
I thought it was fantastic.
What'd you think? You're still eating the fucking meat you brought.
It's phenomenal.
No.
I mean, I take a little bit about everything.
Imagine
No,
bringing
I'm
your own
saying
meat
if I
to a
was off the
barbecue.
Well, yeah. He doesn't
That's
have
some
to.
bougie.
He did.
That's some bougie shit I would do. He's like, hold on. I know
Yeah.
you're making picanha, but here's
But
this
I don't
A5
give a fuck.
that I
Yeah,
brought.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you're doing.
Yeah.
No, but I brought the A5 because I'm not that. I don't have a barbecue in my apartment. I do everything pan fried,
That's
and
horrible.
he's the one always cooking. So
No, you're
I'm
fucking
still-
lazy ass and didn't want to cook your own shit, so you brought it over here to get cooked.
No, and I figured
About
it'd
the
be
math?
great. I
He's right.
figured it'd be great to share
Yeah.
with my compadres
Yeah.
over great cigars and a great bottle of
Yeah,
fucking
you're not
scotch.
selling me on this fucking story. This
You know
is
what
some
I'm
bullshit.
saying? I'm
this
not
is
selling
this is some
nothing,
PR
dog.
work right
Whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa.
This
whoa.
ain't for sale,
Peace and
baby.
love. Peace and love.
This
This ain't for sale.
It was some PR shit, yo.
This ain't for sale. It's that take it or leave it shit. You know what I'm saying?
We actually had the other day a friend of mine, an artist friend of mine, that got me back into painting. Thank you, Bob. Bob DeYoung, an amazing artist. I would put his website, but he doesn't have one because he doesn't give a shit about people.
Wow.
He doesn't give a shit about anything.
Well,
But
yeah.
he's an amazing
Come eso
artist.
para que tú veas.
Okay.
He got me back into art. He got me. I used to love art as a young person. I used to paint.
And you do make some great pieces.
Well, they're okay. They're good. They haven't sold, but they're great. So
You gotta die first.
Yeah.
nobody knows who
Yeah,
the
hit
fuck
the
I
reset
am.
button, brother.
Nobody's buying this
Dude,
shit.
you know what? We could. You know what? We could set up some crazy PR. You could do some like crazy
we'll
shit,
see.
and then do like a suicide, and then all your shit will be worth a ton of money.
No, you could be the next. You could be the next Florida man. Next Florida man.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. So anyway, so
The Florida man
Bob-
kills himself trying to get his art up.
Bob brought an A10
They got those?
Wagyu. Yes,
I didn't know they had those.
Well, that's an 8. There's an 810.
he brought 5 pieces. He was very concerned whether I was going to burn it or not.
No, you're the guy to cook it.
It took me at least 2 hours to do it. When we sat down and ate it, it was an oral orgasm every time I put that
phenomenal.
piece of meat in my mouth.
Wow.
It was freaking phenomenal. No,
What would you say is the difference? Like the quality difference? And what is it? Because we have
the
an A5
marmalade,
right now, right?
the marmalade in that piece of meat, it was 50% fat, 50% meat.
The marbling.
The marbling.
Yeah, the marbling. Yeah.
It was 50.
You said
50
marmalade?
Marbling.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he said marmalade. I was
Marmalade.
like that marmalade.
Sister soul, sister, sister. Okay. Does
Got it,
not
bud.
sing because nobody's going to watch this podcast ever again. There was one talent I was not born with.
Not a bubble.
Oh, this cooking is definitely one that you were born.
Well,
throw down.
cooking meat, I think it's so primal. It's such a manly thing to do. I think to me, it's just, first you create fire, which I think it's the basis of all humanity. Then you grab a piece of meat that you hunted. Of course, I didn't hunt this shit. I just went to the store and got it. But the idea is there. And then you prepare and you serve it. And then you see the happiness you bring to other people when they're enjoying it. That's why March 29th, I'm going to give a shout out to myself. We're doing a pop-up barbecue at Gaucho Ranch. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to have great food, great grass-fed meat.
I'm excited.
We're going to have a seal. We're going to have a chorizo, morcilla, molleja, all the biggest hits in Argentinian barbecue. We're also going to have La Pistolina wine, which is another amazing... again, I'm not a wine drinker, but this Cabernet 2016...
Where's the wine from?
It is from California.
Okay.
It is a micro, small batch.
Okay.
So you can only get so much of it. I actually bought the last 2 bottles they had in stock the other day. They actually restocked again. But in the event, I'm going to buy at least 6 of these bottles. I'm going to put 2 of them away for special occasions.
I think I'm gonna get
Because it's so freaking good.
What makes it so good?
You know, in my case, I have two problems with wine. Number one, it gives me heartburn. So if it doesn't give me like Malbec usually gives me heartburn.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I had Malbec in Argentina and it gave me zero heartburn.
heartburn to the max.
Zero heartburn.
Zero. Yeah,
But it's in Argentina, so
Yeah.
we can't go
It's
based on
different,
that.
right?
Yeah, it's completely different. And then the other problem I have is I wake up in the morning with the parakeet tongue. I don't know if you
The
know
fuck
that.
is parakeet tongue?
Parakeet tongue is a dry motherfucking tongue. You ever seen a parakeet's tongue? That shit looks like a fucking peanut.
Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing. You look at a parrot's tongue. It's
Parakeet tongue. Holy
parakeet tongue.
shit.
It's like dry and dead. It's just I feel like I need to drink a gallon of water to recuperate from the alcohol.
Wow.
That's why I drink scotch, because it does nothing of those things. I don't have a.
It's the hangovers, man. I had
The
some
hangovers.
wine the other day.
Not
I was in Santa Fe, and we had some wine. And I like wine. I really do. I love
Yeah.
wine. I love all kinds of wines. I got into it in 2006 in Italy, and man, I just can't drink it anymore because I have like 2-3 glasses, maybe like half a bottle, a
Does it
little more
divide?
than half a bottle, bro. Y me da un dolor de cabeza the
Yeah.
next day where
Yeah.
I'm like.
Yeah.
Hangover.
Wine-
I drink this good.
Yeah.
That's why I gotta drink the good shit. I drink the
What
good
did you
shit.
bring?
I
What
wake
did you
up. I'm
bring?
fine. Some Balvenie. I've never had
Balvenie,
this.
the sweet
American.
toast of American oak. 12 years.
Yeah, we gotta drink. We gotta drink the good shit.
I don't think this is going.
Balvenie.
I think the bottle's going home with you.
Balvenie.
Empty.
Empty. I'm
I don't think it's
what do I
gonna-
look? I'm in college. I'm gonna fill it with freaking
I'm just
blunt
saying.
ashes.
I'm just saying that
the fuck out of it. Throw that shit away.
it's
Get
not going
another
home.
one.
It's not going home. So yeah. So definitely check out. I'll put it here on the website. Well, we don't have a website, so I'll just put it on Instagram and I'll
Website's
put
on the
the
way.
ad there so you can see.
Yeah,
if you're
put some.
interested in joining us, you're welcome to do so. Limited seating. I think there's only like 5 or 4 spaces left, but you're welcome to try it out. If not, we'll probably be doing it once a month. The idea is to, I was talking to a guy today at the Gaucho Ranch. He does the advertising for Gaucho Ranch, and we were talking about how much I enjoy feeding people and so on and so forth, and the happiness it brings me. It does bring me a certain level of happiness. And he said, "Why don't you open a restaurant?" And I looked at him straight in the eye. I said, "Well, that's a freaking slavery. That's not what I'm.
Yeah, that's not a good
That's
idea.
not what we're talking about. What I'm talking about is a special occasion. Now, one thing about me, and in my personal opinion, is that when you go to a steakhouse, you don't know if that steak is being cooked in the moment, or that steak has been sitting there for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, waiting for you to heat it up in the microwave and bring it out. So you cannot compare a steak that comes off the barbecue into your plate versus a steak that you have no idea what's going on. And they can cook it really well and it tastes amazing. I'm not saying it doesn't take amazing, but it's, and then you got the charcoal, if you do it with wood, it's completely
The
different.
wood, it's because you
Completely different flavor. So I try to do the grass-fed, the best quality possible. That's why we have the pistolina, because it's a great pairing with the meat. And I think, don't quote me on this, I'm not a specialist, but I have heard before that when you drink wine, when you have a meal of meat, the wine helps to break down the process of the digestion of the meat.
interesting.
And therefore, that's why if you look at Argentinians, you'll be hard pressed to find an overweight
it's
Argentinian.
it's a bunch of
Skinny
red wine
motherfuckers.
and freaking meat.
Yeah. And also they eat
Carne
meat.
vino.
I leave you.
Carne vino. And it's freaking amazing.
I'm half Irish and I'm Cuban. The Cubans love scotch, and I'm half Irish, so
Yeah.
meat, whiskey, cigars.
So to scale to one,
alcoholism, right?
scale 1 to 10.
Okay.
Let's do a quick recap of the picanha. What, John? From 1 to 10, let's go with the big piece of picanha, the steak picanha, and the thin slice picanha. What did you think? Your opinion.
The thick picanha, I would say. Damn, that was a good piece of meat. I would say like a good 8.1.
8.1.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
I thought I had a very good experience with that one. I can eat that all day.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. The thin piece of meat, I like that the flavors change.
Yeah.
I like that it's different. But I feel
Not
like
your jam.
no, I really like it.
Oh.
I really like it. I don't know if I like it over the thicker piece.
Oh.
So
okay.
I would probably say like a 7.7.
Okay.
7.7.
That's surprising. What about the steak?
Oh,
The Wagyu.
the Wagyu.
No. The steak picanha.
Oh, the steak picanha.
We know the Wagyu is good. Stop it.
I'm bringing one.
Stop it.
No, that's fantastic.
man.
Yeah,
Go for
it's very, very good. Listen, the steak picanha is probably the best piece.
Okay, so the steak picanha is the one you prefer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. It was very, I have to say, it did not overcook. It was nice and red inside.
Oh, it's perfect.
So it is good. Okay, so number one, steak. Number two, the big piece. Number three, the sliced thin.
Yeah.
All right, Danny, give me your feedback. What you got?
I gotta say,
What you got, Bubba?
I gotta say the
I don't know where Bubba came from, but
whatever, bro.
must be the alcohol.
Yeah, must be. That's what she said.
That's
Whoa.
what, here
That's
we
what
go.
they said?
No, we don't do the they thems here.
No.
Aye. Okay,
Anyways,
go for it.
so
Let's go with the thick piece.
the thick piece,
Ay,
the thick
coño.
piece, the picanha, the thick piece is like 7.
7.
And then I would say the little bit thinner.
That was your jam.
It was like
No?
no. So
It was not your jam.
a little bit thinner was great,
Yeah.
but from the thick to the slice, not the super thin, because remember there's
Okay,
3
so
levels.
the steak.
I think the steak, the
Was-
chunks,
was
and the
where's
thing.
that?
I think they're the same. They're like 7,
Oh.
7.5,
Okay,
right?
okay.
And then the thin slice,
Uh-huh.
I think it's in a sandwich.
Fantastic.
It's a 10, right?
It's a 10.
By itself.
Yeah, with,
it's
like,
an
other
8.
stuff.
It's like an 8, right?
Like if you put like pickled onions and little chimichurri.
and just the
and-
texture and
Yeah.
the flavor with
It's
the
good.
fatty, greasy, right? Like, so I think they have their place for everything.
Ah,
But my
interesting.
personal opinion, the picanhas, and you cooked it, so I mean, you know,
No.
bullshit. You're great shit. No, listen, I'm
That
here.
shit was
I'm
cooked
here
well.
because you know how to cook,
I know.
and I like cigars and whiskey.
I know. Well, among
Let's keep it
other
real.
things.
Wow.
Wow. We'll get
No.
into that. We'll get into that when we're
No,
done
we
with
will
this
not
part.
get into that.
Yeah, we will get into that. That's interesting. That's it. I find it interesting. So okay.
So,
go for it.
So yeah, I would say the picanha for me, the steak and then the slices, not the thin slices. They're like 7, 7.5.
Okay.
You know, and then those thin slices, they're great. It's like a cooked charcuterie to me. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It's like that. It rivals like a salami sliced. Like that's where that
Yeah.
belongs, right? So it's
Okay.
a different thing for me because you know I feel like when you're eating a steak, it's like that thick piece. You
Yeah.
get that thick ribeye or that
Yeah,
New York
yeah, yeah.
strip and you slice it and you look in there, where that thin picanha has a great flavor and it has a great texture. But to me, it's not a steak.
And
right?
remember, these only have salt on it.
No, I know.
Because the thin
Yeah, that's
picanha, you can
fantastic.
put soy sauce on it, you can put barbecue sauce, you can put whatever the hell you want on it, and it will bump it up significantly.
No, I bet.
To be honest, that's where your skill shows as a chef. Like cooking the meat is where your skill shows because you don't rely on spices
It's
or
how well you can cook it, right?
That's what I'm saying. He
Well,
doesn't
and
rely
you
on all
gotta
the
buy-
kind of
hold
bullshit.
on, because we have to do this. Sorry to cut
Okay,
you off.
okay.
We have to do this.
Go for
We
it.
have to get like a Publix piece of meat. Right?
Yeah,
Right? This is what I'm saying.
Ouch.
Because this
Do
shit
I have
counts.
to?
This shit counts. Yeah, because the people need to know. We need to get like a Publix piece of meat.
The everyman.
And then we need to do right, and then because
Interesting.
if
I
all
never
you're
thought
gonna
of
do if all you're gonna do is put salt on the meat, and because if you cook well, but if you get a shitty cut of meat, if you get a shitty piece of
How
meat,
do you make that taste good?
it's not gonna be the same.
It is going to taste good.
Shit,
It will.
we are gonna find out, aren't we, sir?
Oh shit.
So
That
the
is a challenge accepted.
that's gonna be the challenge where we go from, right? We get the different grades, and we go from like, you get a churrasco from Publix, and then you get a churrasco from this guy, and then you get like the top of the line churrasco, right? And
Wait,
then you
how
cook it,
low are we
And then
going?
you got the same guy. Now you do 3 levels.
No, how low are we
Three
going? We
levels.
going to like dollar store? Like
Nah,
what?
dude,
Let's go to Aldi's. Let's go to Aldi's.
we go to freaking
We're going below
Walmart.
five
We're
and
going to
below.
Walmart. We're going
5
to
and below.
We'll do Walmart.
5 and below.
Walmart.
Yeah.
We'll do
Dollar
we'll
store,
do a piece
dollar
of
store.
Walmart meat, a piece of Publix meat,
Okay.
a piece of carniceria
The
meat.
same cut.
The same exact
I think
cut.
that's the best one.
All right, the same exact cut. And we'll go to Walmart, we'll go to Publix, we'll go to Carniceria Buena, and then we'll go to, and then we'll go
the
to like
cheapest cut of meat.
no, well something that's universal, right? Like like a churrasco's everywhere,
Churrasco's everywhere.
or a ribeye everywhere,
Everywhere.
And we get Walmart.
Interesting.
We get Publix, we
I
get
like it.
Carniceria, and then we get the top of the line, the best meat on the planet.
You down
Right?
with that?
I'm down.
And then
Okay,
Sounds like
he's
a
down.
plan.
cook. We get the
We're
same
good.
guy cook them the same way, and then we'll show you, and you can see for yourself.
Listen, you guys that are listening to this, if you agree with this, let us know. If
Comment below.
Comment below.
Like
let
and
us know.
subscribe, right? Is that what they say?
It's just, well,
Like and subscribe. Nah, you know what? Don't
Like-
like this shit.
don't
I
like
don't
and
give a
subscribe.
fuck. I'm not here for you. I'm here to
That's
talk shit with
awesome.
my boy.
I'm going to have to continue driving Uber because this motherfucker is killing me. That's awesome.
I told.
That's awesome.
He brought me here knowing I
No.
might get you canceled.
He's gonna make me cancel. But anyway, so let us know which cut of meat you'd like to have us cook. We will cook it. We will let you know what it's like.
Yeah, or
I like that.
Or
I like that.
you know, tell us about your experiences with Try it at home.
Try it at
You know
home.
what I mean? If you could do it, try it at home. If you're
I love picanha, but damn, the sliced picanha for me.
it's
Where it's at.
Because if I want a big juicy piece of steak, I just go to the vacío. Vacío for me, that to me is, you know.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And again, being Argentinian and traditionally eating that over and over again throughout the years, and I've gotten very good at it because I just cooked it so many times, not because any other reason.
Yeah.
It just comes out delicious, and it's like butter. You cut it, and you barely have to cut it. I mean, you could cut it with a spoon. In fact, in Argentina, there are a lot of restaurants will invite you in and will promote meat that's cut with a spoon, and they will cut it with a damn spoon.
We going
shit.
Argentina. We got to do one of these in Argentina, bro.
Holy David Blaine. That's kind of
It's crazy.
crazy.
This summer, so I
That's
can
some David
ski.
LeBlanc shit. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding. I'm not kidding. They will literally cut the meat with the fucking spoon in front of you. So it's no joke. It's no joke. Yeah, well, I mean, come on, let's face it. I mean, they eat 90% of the population eats meat on a daily basis. You can't beat that.
Looking like I eat meat.
So okay.
I think I need to lose some fucking weight.
Just to recap, favorite piece of meat in the plate right now, besides his freaking AI5
A5,
whatever,
baby.
whatever,
The steak cut.
the steak cut.
Yeah.
Danny,
Yeah. No, the thicker
the thick,
picanha.
the thicker.
Because
You
it's
like
a
it thick.
steak. Because
You
we're
like it
talking
thick.
about because the
You like
thing.
it thick. Is that
I
what
do,
you
I
say?
Like a little thick.
do.
you know
I
what I'm
love.
saying?
I
We'll
love
talk
when
about
they
that in a
thick.
second.
Island
We'll
boy.
talk about.
Island boy shit. You know what I'm saying?
We'll talk about that in a
I
second.
need my bitch to eat a lot of
How
plata.
thick
Thick,
I like
thick.
it.
She likes it. I like it thick. No, but see, so the thin slice where we're getting back at being half Cuban heritage. The fucking
Ya
palomilla,
tú
bro.
sabes,
That palomilla is a
come
fucking
on,
una mierda.
Are you kidding me?
Compared to that thin
You-
slice
I will
picanha,
tell you
that
this.
palomilla is una mierda.
Let me tell you something.
You want to really make a pan con
Let me tell you
bistec,
something.
Get the picanha, slice it thin,
Oye,
and make the.
Let me
shit
tell you
fantastic.
something. One of my
Crazy.
favorite.
Con un poquito de queso. Ay.
Ay,
Pues mira, con una papita.
Yeah.
Con una papita.
Yeah, I'm-
Lechuga tomate.
Oh,
Ay,
my God.
acere, por favor.
It's out of control. It's out of control. So
Que
one of my
ahora.
favorite.
Yeah, we're Caribbean.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
mother-
One of my favorite Cuban things that you guys prepare is the vaca frita. I love the vaca frita. Now I know that it's a crime what they do to it because they freaking fry the shit out of that thing. But it's so delicious. Have you had
Vaca
vaca
frita
frita?
is the same thing as
You've
ropa
never
vieja.
had vaca frita?
No, I don't think so.
Are you fucking
Not
kidding me?
specifically like.
You've never had
Cuban,
vaca
no.
frita?
No.
Okay, so we're doing vaca frita also.
I mean, is vaca frita just like a fried steak?
I'm not gonna tell you any more information.
But I'm
No,
assu-
vaca
we
frita.
will-
I'm
we
assuming-
You know what ropa vieja is?
Yeah, yeah.
Without the sauce.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
same
no,
shit
no,
without
no.
the
Vaca
tomato
frita
sauce.
is amazing. And then another thing I love about it is el rey de la frita.
La rey de la frita.
De la
No, there's
frita.
a better one. El mago. El mago de la frita.
El mago
There's
de la
only one.
frita.
So el mago de la frita
Now,
is
is it
related.
meat though? Is it meat what they're giving you?
It's like chorizo. It's like
Because it tastes delicious. And I know those guys up in the Andes Mountains got a
He
taste
said-
for that.
I know how y'all Cubans is struggling on the island, so
I know there's not a lot
Is it
of meat
real
over
meat?
there. Because
eso es perro y gato
I
mezclado.
don't know what the fuck.
Chorizo
I
de
don't
perro y
care.
gato.
I
La pinga está
honestly,
riquísimo.
I don't care.
Está buenísimo.
It's freaking phenomenal.
No.
I love going
So So, Rey de la Frita, the Frita burger, right? The Cuban burger.
Go for it.
Rey de la Frita, everybody in Miami knows Rey de la Frita.
I love Rey de la
Now,
Frita.
what a lot of people don't know is Mago.
Let's
de
try
la
to get
Frita.
the Rey de la Frita here on the podcast.
Oh, to try some shit here?
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be cool. Well, el Mago.
No,
would
no,
be-
I want to try the Rey de la Frita. Fuck that.
So el Mago de la Frita is like Rey de la Frita, like they were like family, they were members. I don't know how close they were. And then one spread out. One wanted to just be on one spot.
Okay.
And then the other one wanted to branch out.
Oh,
And
so
Rey
they
de la
branched
Frita.
out.
Yeah, so the other one is they're very similar. I like Mago better because there's only one.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little bit
And
more
Mago's the one that's
exclusive.
on 40th Street.
And Mago's the one on Calle Ocho
Oh,
and like
Calle Ocho.
50 something.
The one, I don't know. I like the one on 40th Street better.
On Bird? That's
Bird.
Rey. That's not Mago. That's Rey. Yeah,
That's
right by
Rey.
Burbo.
I like
the
the
one
Rey.
right by Burbo.
I like the Rey
There's one on
better.
Burbo.
Yeah.
No, but how do you like
And
your
then
frita?
all that cane shit that
do
they
you
do.
get your do you get your because if you don't get your Mago a caballo, if you don't get your frita a caballo, then
No, you need
you're
a fried
slap.
egg.
Yeah, a caballo.
I put a fried egg on everything. I put that shit on everything.
You've been living
You
in
kidding
Miami too long. The fucking Argentinians are gonna disown
Oh
you.
no, I love fried egg. You kidding me? Papa frita, milanese, huevo frito. You kidding me? That shit. Let me tell you something. There is in Argentina we eat breaded meat with French fries and fried egg.
I believe you.
And my mother used to make it so good that neighbors used to fight to come over to eat la milanesa, the French fry, and the fried egg.
Really?
And I like the dirty egg, which dirty egg.
Yeah, it's all like runny and gooey and gets all messy
The
everywhere.
dirty egg is you fry it with the same oil.
Yes.
You fry the
Oh.
milanesa.
So
And it gets dirty and
So-
nasty and black, and it's just fucking
I've
delicious.
been doing carnivore. This is second week. This is the end of the second week.
Okay.
So before I
How's
started
it
going
going?
full
How's it
carnivore,
going with the
you know,
carnivore? You lost some
it
weight?
gets you know what?
You look
This
a little
morning,
chunky.
this morning, I went from 200. I went from 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And then I started like in the middle of a trip, and you guys know I went skiing. That's why I wasn't around last week.
Horrible life,
I
by
went
the way.
skiing. I was in Santa Fe, and it's a little complicated, and Breckenridge, and it gets a little complicated. You know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, I want to stick to it. So I traveled with some stuff.
Yeah.
But you can't travel with so much.
No.
So, man, it gets complicated. But the carnivore is going well.
Okay.
I was 200 pounds when I started. This morning I was 195. I don't feel or see a difference personally, but you know it takes.
I do see the difference.
It takes
I
a
was
little
about
bit of
to tell
time.
you. It's the stomach.
You look tight.
It's the stomach. It's the
Nah,
stomach.
because I can, yeah. So I'm gonna give it. I'm 2 weeks in. I'm gonna give it another 4 weeks.
Okay.
I have some traveling to do in between. I have a conference, but you can do it. You know what? You can do it. I went to a taco place, to a really good taco place up there in Breckenridge.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, I want this taco, this taco, this taco, this taco, but just give me the meat for the taco. I said,
Yes.
I'll pay you for the full taco. That's the thing. If you're gonna
Yeah.
get picky and you're gonna be asking people for all kind of shit, you can't leave them a $10 tip
No.
to thin the picanha slice.
I agree. I agree.
Then fucking
I, should-
you're supposed to feed
I
his
only
fucking
had
family with that
$10.
bullshit.
I only had $10.
I got you, dog. I got you. Don't worry.
I
I'll
don't,
get the picanha.
I don't carry around cash.
So
You might get it. You know,
So it's a little
hijacked.
complicated, but it's very doable. I just did it on the road. I
Okay.
packed some of this, like with Herman.
Yeah.
He had those chomps, those
Yeah.
beef sticks. So I packed some of those for the
Okay.
airport on the first
Good.
travel day. I packed in my backpack a thing of pork rinds. So over my layover, you know, I went to the American Lounge. I did some emails and I just snacked on that and drank soda
Fucking
water.
classic. A Cuban eating pork rinds. That's
Yeah.
a classic.
Yeah, right. It's like
Yeah.
never heard of, unheard shit.
Unheard of. Unheard
So
of.
it's doable if you really want to do it. It's difficult. I'm not gonna say it's not easy, but anything worth doing shouldn't be easy.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, but y'all are gonna see me over the weeks. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Y'all seen how
We're
I
trying to
looked
get
2
that
weeks ago.
OnlyFans up in the next couple months. That's what's going on.
My foot finder. Ever since my foot surgery,
Yeah.
I got my foot finder career.
Yeah,
is
that, toe,
done.
that toe looks weird as fuck,
Yeah,
by the way.
nah, but that is niche.
You
That's
look
a
like,
niche
you look like
market.
Spot, you know. Live long and prosper.
That's a niche
what his
market.
toe looks like.
I'd be like,
It's an open, you know.
put
it's
your
a palm.
tongue. Put your tongue.
Oh shit!
Put your
Just don't. I'm not going to the beach with you. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to see that.
What you
toe.
mean, man? It's
that shit's-
perfect.
No, that shit's like pointing north, and the other one's pointing south.
Bro, it's not that bad. Don't
It's
make
pretty
me pull
bad.
my shit out.
No, don't pull the shit out.
But,
So okay, so
but
what?
no, so hold on.
Go for
The
it.
carnivore is doing well. It's difficult.
Okay.
It's challenging. You could do it, right? The only thing that I haven't been doing that's not like animal product is obviously this.
Yes.
But I didn't have any cocktails. I was like, all right, whiskey soda
No cock.
or
no
whiskey.
cocktail.
No cock.
Just tail.
Says tail.
Just tail.
That's a
Hey.
tail.
No cock, just
So
tail.
what are you smoking right now? Let's go into the smoking part of it, because we love to smoke cigars, obviously, as you can already visualize. If you haven't visualized it, We've been smoking a cigar for about 20 minutes
So,
already. What are you smoking today?
I picked one of my favorite overpriced cigars ever.
Overpriced cigars.
Yeah, David off Yamasa. It's my favorite David off the
shit.
Yamasa.
You went hardcore.
It's you know.
That's 20.
I
Oh,
was
let's say
feeling
you were
myself.
at what? 25, 26?
I couldn't even tell you. I like my girlfriends to cost.
Oh,
I like my cigars to cost my girlfriends.
And now back to
26,
the-
27.
Let's take a little break here.
It is what it is, dog. Live your life.
Absolutely. So, John, is that your first cigar?
No, it's not my fucking
It's
first
not your
cigar.
first
but
cigar.
I'm not a cigar eater. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know much about cigars.
Aficionado.
I'm not a little aficionado. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I
don't-
provided John with a Connecticut
It's a good
Arturo
beginner.
Fuente.
Oh, it's a great beginner
It's
cigar.
a great beginner cigar. If you've
Don't
never
be scared
smoked a
to flap
cigar,
your lips around.
Oh, no,
it's
it's
okay. And suck on it.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened to no cock and no tail? What's going on here?
It's
Don't
a cigar,
pucker up.
bro.
Oh,
It's
don't
different, dog. It's a
don't
cigar.
pucker up. Don't pucker up.
Yeah, don't get nervous, mira.
Yeah. You can stick more than the tip in.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Get it
yeah,
wet.
smoke your
Get it-
cigar.
You know,
Yeah,
you
smoke your
need to
stogie.
get it wet. It has to be a little bit wet.
Oh, it's getting there.
Smoke your
He's getting-
stogie.
Oh, he's getting.
He's over here like
He's
this.
young.
He's
He's
like
young.
this.
He's young.
He's like this. He's like, he got a little dick energy. That's a little dick energy. He like
Little
this.
cigar, little cigar.
You're like this. Smoke that motherfucker, man. Don't be shy.
Yeah, I'm smoking it.
No,
I'm
you're
taking my
doing
time.
No, just fucking.
You're doing good.
That's the tip. He's
That's
just
a great-
tipping right
it's a
now.
tip.
So if you
Don't
want to
worry.
start smoking,
That's how it always
That's how
starts.
you warm it up. That's how you warm it up.
stop. Stop.
By the end
Stop.
of
Stop.
by the end of the podcast,
This
this
is-
is gonna be pregnant.
Yeah, by the end of the podcast, he's gonna be fucking gagging on
Yeah.
the fucking thing, maricón. Diablo. Diablo.
Dominican came off.
Yo,
We got it
holy
out.
shit.
We got it out.
All right. So you got a Connecticut
Let's
Arturo
take,
Fuente.
let's take it
Yeah,
down. Let's take it down. Take a breather.
A Connecticut Arturo Fuente.
Yeah, that's a great beginner cigar. Definitely 100%.
Yeah, it's a great beginner cigar.
I am actually smoking one of my all-time favorite cigars. It comes in a yellow tube, which, you know, as you know about the other podcast, we talk about the prison purse.
I got one.
Yes, I know you do. Cost you what, 40 bucks? 50
Oh my
bucks?
God, I'm gonna smoke that one next.
That's the one that's coming next. So this one is an Abu XO. It is an amazing cigar. I highly recommend it. If you see the orange container, get it. It's good. It's amazing. It is a Connecticut. It's not a Maduro. It's not strong, but it's a great smoke. It burns amazing. And I think ultimately, at the end of the day, when it comes to cigars, I have 3 criteria that I really, if they don't have it, that's it. I don't buy it anymore. One of them is when you cut it and you put it in your mouth and you absorb and you feel the air coming through it.
The draw.
The draw. If it's not well packed, I don't care if I spend $20. I don't care if I spend $100. I don't care if I spend $5. I will throw that cigarette away. It's worthless. It's worth. You can't smoke it.
Yeah.
You can't smoke it. So the draw
the draw is very important.
key at the beginning. And I always recommend everybody that starts smoking cigars to first cut it and then do the draw a few times. And then when you feel that oxygen, that air coming in, then that's a good cigar.
Oh, yeah.
And then start smoking it. The second thing is the burn, how it burns. If it burns evenly. I am about as OCD as you can get. So if you see me burning the cigar every now and then, that's me wanting that cigar to be perfectly round and burning good. Now, obviously, if you smoke it fast, it's not going to burn good. So you don't want to smoke it too fast. You want to take your time with it, enjoy the bouquet. We're drinking this great Scotch. Oh, it's not Scotch. What
It
is
is.
it?
It is.
It is Scotch.
It's single malt, baby.
It's a single malt
Balvenie,
Scotch.
baby.
Balvenie. boy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And with the meat and the Scotch and the cigar, I mean,
It's the flavors. It's all the flavors.
It's a combination.
The aromas. Yeah, that's what
The
it's about.
smokiness, the scotch, the beef is.
It's just too good.
The
It's
scotch
just-
with
it's
the
just too
cigar,
good.
with
It's
the
just
too
cigar
good.
in it. It's a
Yeah,
whole.
yeah.
absolutely
It's
too
a,
good.
it's a whole
It's
vibe.
like an orgasm in your mouth.
No, stop with that fucking Danny after dark shit, bro.
I like the deep boys.
Hey, holy
Danny
shit.
after
It's
dark.
getting very.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna turn into Daniel after dark.
Welcome to the late night show
Holy shit.
of cigars.
I
and
didn't sign
meat.
up for this. I didn't sign an NDA,
I
by the
don't
way.
know what is in your mouth. Perfect. It's a cigar. Or the meat.
Holy shit.
All right. So let's get into it because we haven't gotten into it. And I have here on my right, How old are you, John?
I'm 45, going to 46.
45, bullshit.
46.
Fucking
So,
jovencito de mierda.
mentira. He's not 45. If he's 45,
I'm moisturized.
Because he wanted us to
I'm
say,
moist-
wow, you
Yeah.
look so good
Yeah,
at 45.
I'm moisturized.
This
I'm
motherfucker's
67.
17 years old, bro. He
Yeah,
looks like an
fuck.
old shit. No.
Yeah, but, hey, listen, you look like a fucking hand model. I don't want to hear it. Sit your ass
Yeah,
down.
hold on.
Yeah.
Model at the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hand eye
okay.
model, my
Oh,
nigga.
wow. So I want to talk about something that you brought up earlier,
Yeah.
and that is you guys are both single, right? Okay. I am not single.
As far as we know.
No,
Hey,
no,
Roxy over
I
here
am
with the
definitely
red.
not single, and I definitely can't say that I'm single because she's right over there and she'll come over here and stab me in the face. But
I'm going to have her bring ice.
so
she
what's
can yell at
going
you.
on with the dating scene in Miami? What's
Well,
going
bruh.
on? What's going on? Who
You
wants
want
to
to go
start?
first?
Who wants
Listen,
to start?
if once you...
Because you're a good-looking guy.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
You're smart.
Yeah,
You're
appreciate
Look at
intelligent.
you. You with con el plátano,
Sensitive.
con plátano
You
over
got
here.
a you got a big
yeah.
plátano.
Young plátano.
What are you, a fucking rapper?
Yeah,
you a
yeah,
reggaeton artist?
Yeah,
Young
yeah.
plátano?
Young plátano.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
shit-
yeah.
My album's coming out.
That was called mofongo.
Mofongo, mofinga, matinga, papinga.
His album, The Full Mofongo.
So
Yeah,
what is
mofongo.
going on with the ladies in Miami? What's going on?
Well, what do you want to know?
I want to know what's the deal. I mean, I'm out of the game,
listen,
so
if
I
you're
wanna
coming
know.
here,
You go
to-
first.
You know, if you're coming here to get some ass, like
No, I'm not talking about ass. I'm talking about a honest,
The dating
straightforward relationship.
Oh, the dating scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little bit different.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the dating scene, it's what you expect from Miami. Most people like
Why is it what we expect?
Superficial.
Yeah, everybody
It's a lot of
No, no,
superficial,
I'm
man.
not into
No, I'm
dating
telling you, listen.
No, yeah, that's true.
I'm not in Miami a lot. I live in Miami, but I'm on the road. As you know, I travel a lot.
That's a contradiction. You can't be in
hold on.
Miami a lot and not be in
No, I
Miami.
live in Miami, but I'm not in Miami enough. Right? Like I don't got none of my women are in Miami.
None of your women. What do
Yeah,
you got?
none of my women
What do
are
you got?
in
Harem?
I'm not gonna get into
Yeah,
that.
holy
Okay.
shit.
Wow.
But none of my women are in Miami.
Ay, ay, ay.
Because I
The
come
truth
here,
comes
it's like,
out.
I wanna
What would
It's like,
be
realistically, it's
what
like-
would be something that you look for?
You know what? Like something to look for is somebody that doesn't say literally all the
literally.
fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
No.
my god! Oh my god!
Nah, but
Just
just
find
somebody,
somebody,
just
yeah,
like the right vibe, like
Find somebody who's not annoying.
somebody. Yeah.
Is there an age?
it's not-
Is there
Nah,
an age?
No, because I got one
There's
that's
no
older
age.
than me. I got one that's
Oh,
that's
you
about
got
8, 9.
one.
No,
Hey.
6, 7 years older than me.
Oh, shit.
You
She
know
doesn't
who you
live
are.
here.
You
She
know
got
who you
kids.
are. She's probably listening.
Yeah, they all
She
got kids, dog. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm looking
Kids,
for.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
kids.
looking for? One that don't got no kids.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
I'm trying to
So-
put some in you.
He's trying,
Okay.
he's
You
trying
know
to eat
what
the
I'm saying?
fruit snacks out
Listen,
the fridge, yo.
I'm-
He's trying to eat out the cupboard.
I've
Trying
had
to eat
enough fruit snack. I'm trying to put some in you. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
wow.
Listen, let me
Oh,
make
what?
this clear. Let
For
me make
what?
this clear.
He's trying to give you hope.
I don't listen. I got 2 kids, so and I got standards too. Just like you got standards, I got standards.
All right.
Hey, okay.
I'm top 5%, maybe.
5%.
Maybe 5%.
I think
maybe.
you're up there. You're up there. You're a good-looking
And-
guy. You're healthy.
Well, successful
You're
enough.
successful. You make good money. You have your own
And-
company.
But and well,
And-
if I
and
want,
he's a part-time hand model.
By the way, if you like to date him, call me right here, and I will get you a
do
date.
not. Hell no. Hell no.
Call
This
1-800
Call
Pan Cubano.
1-800 Pan con bistec.
Pan con
Ready to
café,
go.
un cafecito. Pan con café, 1-800.
Side order of French fries. You know?
No, but I feel like,
Uh-huh.
like all jokes aside,
We're not joking.
I just think
It's real.
Nah, I be talking a lot of shit.
I'm about to
Keep
get that
keep
line.
talking.
Yeah.
Nah, I just think it's a lot of there's a lot of it's like pretentious and superficial in Miami. You know what I mean? It's all
I
about
don't
what
know
you
what
got,
you
what
mean.
you can
Can
show.
you give me an example?
A lot of people look. A lot of people
pretend
in
to be
Miami,
shit.
they pretend to be what they're like.
It's
They
weird.
out there with a rented car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They live in an efficiency in Hialeah, but they're driving this badass Benz.
Yeah.
They got the jewelry and the whole shit. They finance
true.
to the
That's
hills.
true.
It's all fake.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? It's all fake, and they're gonna pretend to be.
What
they're
they're
gonna
not.
pretend to be what you like.
Most of their
Where-
debt is surgeries.
Where I
Yeah,
have
but
a
we're not talking
problem-
about the guys. I'm talking
No,
about
that's
what
I'm
is it that
saying.
you're
I-
looking
Oh, the
for.
women.
I have a
That's what we're
problem.
saying.
And the women too.
What's with the problem?
I have a
What's the problem
problem.
with the women?
I have a problem. No, the problem with the women is they want the guy with the Benz and the shit shit. You know what I mean? There's a couple of y'all out there. Look, I'm not.
Yeah, are they?
I'm not shitting on all of y'all.
No.
But stereotypes
You're not
are
gonna get
here
a
for
date
a
ever
reason.
again with you.
I don't give a fuck. I'm straight. Look, I'm straight. Dog. I'm international, and you know better.
International,
I'm
internationally known
and
on
you
the
know
microphone.
better. I got my shit overseas. I got shit
You
overseas.
and
Oh,
you
wow.
and Pitbull, right?
You
I got
had
shit overseas.
You had.
I could get it right now if I wanted, and you know that. I got rid of it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Fuck out of here.
Oh boy.
And I hope you watch it.
Oh my God.
Why you telling me?
Oh shit!
I know.
Cocks
Listen,
and tails, right?
This is not good. This is not good. No, but again, without the joking aside, what is John? I'm gonna go with you.
Dale.
Because over here, it's not happening. What's going on? What's the issue?
'Cause I don't give a
Because,
fuck.
you know, a guy your age, under your circumstances, I would think any woman would be happy to have you as a partner
Yeah, I mean,
and to build a life together.
I'm not ready for all that, but
Yeah,
That's
maybe
the
that's
problem,
the problem.
ladies.
Maybe that's
maybe
the problem.
I'm the problem. No, I mean, yeah, you know, everybody has their own shit, but no, when it comes to women, to be honest, it's like. I feel like what I look for specifically. Besides, besides her looking good.
Yes.
She's gotta be. It's her mental, like something about her mental where I have to go. Okay, that woman, I can invest my
You know
time
what?
and
I
energy.
bet you could strike most of these bitches off the list if you'd be like, all right, my one thing is you can't have an OnlyFans.
There's a lot of
Wow.
those.
And then you see what happens.
No, there's a lot
and
of
then
those.
and watch how many you can knock
No.
off the list.
No, there's
Let's
a lot.
keep it a book. Every cute bitch. Come on, man.
But
They fucking OnlyFans selling
okay,
pussy.
but
You know
so-
what that selling pussy gonna
But
do
listen,
to you,
listen,
right?
listen,
Yeah,
listen.
yeah, yeah.
You're gonna be lonely like a motherfucker 45.
Let's
While I'm
be-
gonna be 50 looking good, rich as shit. Fucking all your friends.
Okay, so OnlyFans is a problem.
Of course, it's
You
a
know
problem.
what? To wife
I don't know.
OnlyFans, bitch? I'm not wifing Only.
No,
listen,
because you
I want what's valuable. Look, listen. Things
But is
that
it
are
a
not
problem?
easily.
Yes,
listen,
it's a problem.
Why is it a problem?
Things that are not easy to obtain are valuable.
Here's what
I
it is.
agree,
Here's what
but
it
I'm
is.
just
How
asking
the
why.
fuck am I gonna wife you up when everybody could see your butthole for less than
Listen,
a Netflix subscription?
here's the problem. It's not even.
Listen, fuck you and take you on a trip, fuck your brains out, but like take you serious. Everybody's seen your butthole.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen your
The
butthole.
problem with OnlyFans is you have to understand when I was talking about the mental, right? The mental aspect. You have to understand what that says about that person. You know what I'm
They
saying?
need that much fucking attention.
Yeah, it's not even because it's really some dudes can get over
Is it
that.
about
and, you know,
attention or is it about easy money?
it's a lot of things.
Drug
It's
dealers
about
get
what
easy
you're,
money, too.
It's about what you're saying as a
Yeah,
woman.
but
That's what you're saying to
OnlyFans
Nah,
not
but
illegal.
No. This is the point.
Simping should be
No.
illegal.
So
It's
what?
about
Simping.
simping.
I don't know
Should
what-
be
I don't know
illegal.
what the fuck that is.
Yeah, fucking simping.
We're
He
gonna-
knows what
I don't
simping
know
is.
what that is.
We're gonna learn in a little bit.
What's
We're gonna
simping?
pull out the
He'll
vocabulary.
he'll put the definition of
Simping.
simping right down here.
Ooh, I
No,
learned
so
something
what
new.
the issue with
Benito.
OnlyFans is, as a woman, what are you saying to yourself when you're putting your asshole
don't know.
online? You're saying, hey, I can't provide something more valuable to the world than my ass.
Thank you.
So even
Thank
if
you.
that's not true, that's what you are saying to the rest of the
That's
world.
what you decided.
I don't
She
disagree
did-
with
she-
that, but most of the women that are online are
They've decided
they're
that.
in their relationship.
Yeah,
Are they?
because you have to
Yeah,
understand.
because I want to fuck a bitch in the Benz
no,
too.
But they're not
in a,
with
in a Lambo.
here,
I'll
they're
fuck a
not
bitch in a
with
Lambo.
Women, those women
The
are
fuck?
not with men that they actually
De calidad.
want. They're with men that will have them. That's a big difference.
Okay.
That's a big
calidad.
difference. So what happens is,
So if you're an only fan and
Here's a perfect example.
you're with a man that only will have you,
Listen,
let us know.
listen,
No,
if
here's-
you give me a cut of the proceeds, I'll fuck you on camera.
Okay.
we believe
I
you.
do great work.
We believe
Wow.
you. Listen, here's a perfect example. This is big
Interesting.
porn star. Her name is Riley Reid, right?
Interesting.
And she.
Who?
Riley
I don't even
Reid,
know
she's-
these bitches'
I don't-
names,
I don't-
bro.
She's one of
He
those.
knows. He knows. Oh, relax.
She's one of those porn stars that everybody knows because she was one of those big ones, right? And
You choose a big one?
she was like big in porn.
Oh, okay.
What do you think she had a big dick?
I don't know the name. I don't know the
Christ.
names.
I don't know what
the
you're
names. I'm
watching.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm old school. I'm
Yeah.
Johnny Storm or Johnny whatever the fuck
Yeah,
their name
You
was.
VHS.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
he's
you know.
Debbie
He's
does
listening on
dishes
the radio.
and
Debbie
shit.
does
He's
talent.
listening to the
Listen.
radio porn.
Debbie does talent.
And then he stuck it in.
This is 1 in
He had a
100.
When you can't see now. You don't know it's over.
Listen, don't beat radio. Radio, we're doing podcasts.
Radio porn?
Radio works. Radio works. It gets you there.
Look at
It gets you-
radio porn. Yo, we should. Radio porn. That's a
Listen.
fucking.
How easy is that shit to
It's an
fake?
upcoming market.
No,
It's an
that's it.
upcoming market.
You know, that's it. How easy is that shit to fake? You don't have to show
Blind
nothing.
people
You have
watch
to show
porn,
nothing.
Braille.
Was it that guy?
Radio porn.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
Did you
he's
see that on TikTok?
Yeah.
No.
This is-
The Playboy
I don't have
Braille.
TikTok.
Oh,
And
that's hilarious.
And he's touching and he's going, damn.
Yeah. There was this. There was like a Playboy magazine that was done in Braille, and they gave it to a blind kid.
This is it.
And he's literally touching it. He's got the shades on and everything. He's like feeling it out. He's like, damn.
Her fat ass
He's got
titties
her-
were poking out of her little
I
bra
was
with her
like,
pink
damn.
nipples. You're
They
like,
can feel.
hey.
They can feel with their fingers. They can feel with their fingers.
You feel a lot of things, I'm sure.
I don't know.
I bet you.
So
One of
radio
those
porn
Braille
could
reading
be a-
motherfuckers will
a
finger
new market.
fuck the shit out of
And
bitch. Baby, get you a blind man if you want to get finger fucked.
I don't know.
Yeah. If you want masterful fucking hand fucking,
You want to get finger fucked good? Get you a blind boy.
get you a blonde man. Yeah.
I'm not touching that one.
Don't be scared.
So let's not go off topic. I know that Danny likes to go off topic. John,
StevieWonder.com. They'll find it.
And I'm fucking back. This is my buddy right here.
he's not
Island
helping.
boy, yeah?
He's not helping.
Island boy. No,
What?
don't start with
Hey,
that
no,
shit. I
don't
hate
start
those.
with that.
fucking-
No, that's not-
I hate those. I hate
That's
those
not what we're talking about.
motherfuckers.
Which one? Which one?
No.
The Island Boys.
Which one?
I don't like you. If I see you, I'm gonna beat y'all ass.
Who's the island boy? What's the island boy?
No,
Island
you gotta
Boys.
these
Ah,
kids.
swing
they're,
on 'em. I'll swing on Island
tattooed
Boys.
You're
up,
talking about the
tattooed
ones with all the tattoos?
Yeah,
or-
they're industry plants.
Island
Industry
boy.
plants. And they do some weird shit. They're like twins, but they're like kissing each other online
They're
for
what?
views. Yeah, they're twins. Island Boys are twins.
They
with
were
tattoos.
kissing each
What do
other,
you mean
making
they're
out and
kissing
shit, man.
They
Yeah,
were kissing
dog, fat-ass
online
boys.
for views. They're
guys.
twin brothers. Yes.
Okay, that's just
Isn't
wrong.
that crazy?
Now, twin girls,
the
they
mentality.
They sold their fucking soul to
Wow.
fucking for clout. For
Wow.
clout, right? Clout. I'm famous on the internet.
crazy.
I like clout, man. Fuck that shit. I think that's the problem. You know what? I came up before all that
Get
bullshit.
closer.
We didn't give a fuck about
Get
the internet.
closer.
When I was coming up, we didn't fucking have the internet. We didn't have that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We sell our soul to have 1 million followers. Man, fuck them followers. How's that sound?
Well, I mean, I am doing a podcast so I can get followers. So
Nah, we doing this shit because it's fun.
you can
tell you
follow.
that,
us.
I'm not
Is it not
kissing you.
fun?
You can follow us.
I'm not kissing you on no.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
we're
not
not
kissing.
Nobody's kissing anybody here tonight.
Yeah.
I don't care how much alcohol we drink.
This isn't.
But let's go
I
back
like-
to the,
I like
let's go
pussy.
back to the twins. So these two twin guys. These are guys, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
I've
two
seen
dudes.
Yeah,
twin girls kiss
Hold on,
each other.
we should hold on.
Yeah,
We
for
should
some
put
reason-
the- oh
no.
yeah, there's
No,
so
I'm
I
not-
saw these. What
I am
is
not
it?
putting that
The
up.
Connell twins.
No,
oh,
nobody-
que rica.
The
Those
what?
two. There's the Connell twins.
There
How do
is
you
a
guys
double
know
standard
this
with that, I ain't
shit?
gonna lie.
Fuck yeah, there's a double standard because two dudes kissing ain't sexy.
Yeah.
That shit ain't sensual.
Well,
We're not sensual beings.
not if you're into girls.
We're not sensual beings.
We're
you know
not
what I'm
sensual
saying?
beings.
We're not. We're dudes. Like, we're
I
rough,
think there's a
we're
lot
rugged.
of gays out there that would disagree.
I
with
don't
you.
give a fuck what you agree with.
Okay.
It's my feelings.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
So
Yeah, but I don't think even gay men would be watching two brothers kissing.
Yeah, they
man.
do. Hell yeah.
You think so?
what are you
Hell
talking
yeah, 'cause
about?
it's
Wait,
two
let
of
me
the
see
same
your
thing
phone. Let me see your Google search. Hold.
You want to see my Google search?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
Google search
And
it.
when you
Don't
get
Google
it, when
search
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
it ain't what your shit look like.
Yeah. No,
Because
my
then they'll
shit's
get-
clear.
yeah, because you nervous about
Delete,
what people
delete.
gonna find. Because you nervous
My
about
shit-
what they
my
gonna
shit-
find.
my shit's
And
clear
you
'cause I-
single?
'cause I get direct
Hold on.
messages. I get
And you
direct
and
messages.
you single and you got a clear Google search.
No.
What are you searching, dog? You got me nervous,
I don't
bro.
got- I
You
don't search
suspect.
shit.
Okay.
No, I got direct messaging, brother.
Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject because
Nobody cares.
this is going down to a dark
All
place.
right. You're like
So-
the fucking.
So listen
The
to
referee.
This. I am the referee. This
Man,
is
me and whoever the
and
fuck else you
I'm as
have.
drunk as you are, but now I'm a different.
Yeah, but
So okay, so John, this is a good question for
Not
John.
honest.
We had a discussion one time, and I really enjoyed it. And we were talking about the GOAT.
Oh, the goat discussion.
The GOAT discussion. And of course, you know, this all came about when Messi won the World Cup
Right.
with Argentina and became the GOAT of soccer. Which I think that besides somebody that's on my left that tries to get under my skin,
Listen.
nobody would disagree that Messi is
Cristiano.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna
you
say
just-
that. I
you
knew he
just
was gonna
wanna
say
fuck
that.
him.
He just want to fuck somebody.
Yeah, you just want to fuck with them.
Pele.
Pele. No. So Messi
what was
is
that
definitely
periquero from Colombia's
the GOAT.
name? El periquero from Colombia.
Yeah, no. So Messi's the GOAT. Now, the next thing was we just started talking about
The
other
GOAT of
sports. And what were the GOATs of baseball, football, basketball? I think that basketball is pretty clear. I think that Michael Jordan is by far the number one GOAT. I don't think, I mean, I love LeBron because he played in the Heat, but otherwise, I don't see him as the GOAT. He's an amazing player. Kobe was an amazing player. O'Neal was an amazing player. Larry Bird was an amazing player. Magic was an amazing player.
You got. Recently, we have a lot of the newer generation talking a lot of shit about the '90s because they're watching a lot of film from the '90s.
Yeah, start watching the '90s. That's basketball when they're fucking.
No,
you
but
had
they're
to be
watching.
tough
And
as nails.
they caught up. They caught up a lot of not beautiful clips. You know, and a lot of those.
Talking to the mic.
A lot of those clips are surfacing in the internet, and they're basically saying like they're not playing as technical basketball as they would be playing now.
Technical. All they do is shoot threes now.
Yeah.
That's all they do is shoot threes. Nobody
That's
plays
how
defense.
Argentina.
Listen,
That's how Argentina beat U.S. in the Olympics. Shooting threes.
tell me how.
That's not a better basketball.
Tell me how you're the greatest basketball of all time, but you're not defensive and offensive.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan won Defensive Player of the Year and Motherfucking Player of the Year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he did both.
No, but I don't think.
B-O-O-F.
I don't think
both.
that's a question that Michael Jordan was the. It was and is
No, because
still.
people are gonna say. Because look, I like Kobe. I think Kobe.
No.
Kobe blows LeBron. Look,
Yeah.
LeBron ain't. Listen,
Yeah,
LeBron ain't all that special. He's a great. He's athletic.
We gotta give LeBron some respect here, though. Relax.
No,
How
he's a
many
great
times
player.
did he go to
He's a
the
great
finals?
player.
How
But-
many times did he go to the finals? And how many times did he lose in the
A lot.
finals?
Yeah,
lot.
but it's a different game, and
Fuck all that, bro. It was a
Nah,
different
it's
game
a
then. It was a
different
different athlete. How many times did you go to the finals and lose?
And also-
let your team down.
and it also
More
depends.
Jordan
than,
never
more
did
than
it.
he should have.
Jordan never did.
Right.
He's 6 for 6. He goes to the final, he wins. The motherfucker wins.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, he can do it
Kobe,
solo.
he goes, he wins.
And don't forget, Michael Jordan joined a team that was not doing that good.
No, they built the team around
They
him.
built
though.
the team around
They
him.
brought in Pippen.
Well,
no,
he built
and
the
look,
team.
he,
No, that's a
he
that's a
has
stack team. That's a stack team.
Like, what is it? You gotta watch the. Nah, but it wasn't like a big three like what LeBron had. You know what I mean? It's they built it around him. Watch the last dance.
No, I did.
Where they had Pippen,
Yeah.
Horace Grant, Steve Kerr,
yes.
they had B.J.
Rodman.
Armstrong.
And
they had a
Pippen.
bunch
And
of
Pippen
people.
to
But
me-
Pippen was the man, dude.
Let me tell you something. Pippen to me is the saddest story in basketball.
Because he had that shitty
He
contract.
had that
Oh,
shitty
God.
contract. He
Yeah.
needed the money for his family, and he got
And his
fucked
family was
in
all
the
country.
ass.
Yeah, he was
He got
that's a country
fucked in
boy.
the ass.
Yeah. They
For
fucked him.
years.
Because he was like one of the top-rated players,
What?
and they gave him a doodle
What?
contract. Yeah.
I mean,
That's why he ended up leaving and getting a bunch of money.
Grant, that I didn't find him particularly
Horace Grant
good.
was awesome.
Went off to the Magic and won
Oh, yeah, with
the Magic.
With what is
Magic.
it? Penny with Penny.
Orlando.
With Penny and was it
I mean,
Penny?
come on.
Hardaway.
I mean,
Grant.
he's good, but he's not a world champion.
I don't
Like,
even watch sports no more.
Yeah.
I don't even watch no sports no more.
So
I
basketball.
stopped watching
I
sports
think-
when I was 15.
I
Yeah,
think- I
I
think-
started smoking weed and chasing pussy and
Oh.
money, and I was like, man, fuck these sports.
That's a sport too. That's a sport
No,
too.
you know what? Another thing I found that it's like,
Yeah, it's Uncle
That's a
Danny.
sport.
I found that
Uncle
like,
Danny sport.
I found that like, whether they win or lose, this shit doesn't affect my life. Why do I
it
give a
doesn't.
shit?
No, absolutely
You
not.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and bro, I was a little kid, bro. I
To
would
invest
cry.
that much
I would-
emotion?
No, I was so invested in these teams
Yeah,
as a little
of course.
kid that I would cry when they lost,
Yeah.
and I was like, you know what I mean? And now I'm like, man, fuck.
But
this
it's a
motherfucker- And then they
distraction.
went on strike,
Listen,
43 million isn't enough.
Listen.
Go fuck your mother.
listen. It's a distraction from society.
Thank you.
No, that's
It's
real.
the gladiators in Rome.
It's to keep you.
keeping you from-
focused from keeping your eye on the
Exactly.
prize. The eye on the
But-
prize is getting money,
But
escape the matrix.
nonetheless, and I've always said this. Don't get me wrong. I love sports. I love all sports.
I
But
like playing sports. I don't really necessarily
playing,
feel
I
like
like watching.
Unless you're in the, you're part
Major
of,
events.
something big. You're
Major
trying to watch
events.
the
Major
playoffs,
events.
trying to watch like a final.
But I mean,
it's interesting.
Yeah. I'll go. Dude, I want to go watch it because I watched the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
When LeBron was playing against the Bulls years ago,
Uh-huh.
I went to that. Like,
Yeah.
I want to go to a World
Yeah.
Series game. I want to go to a
Yeah, but that's an
thing,
event.
but I don't give a
You're
fuck.
talking
It's
about
like
an
the
event.
I don't care
experience.
about every individual player's information. Like he just,
Fucking
this dude just got a new pair of underwear. He got it signed by,
Yeah.
fucking
That's for
Subway.
bookies.
I don't
That's
give
for
a fuck.
bookies.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm more worried about the politicians who are insider trading and fucking us.
Yeah,
How about
Pelosi?
that? How about that? How about that? How about that shit?
Are we switching to politics?
There's two types of distractions to keep your eyes off of what's really going on. It's sports and politics.
I agree.
And I heard, this is not my opinion, I heard somebody say that sports is for feeble-minded, and then the politicians, and then watching politics is for a more intellectual type of individual.
Is it really?
I think it's all a fucking distraction.
I've seen enough
That's what they
TikToks
say.
to know that the people that follow politics.
That's what
are
I
not
think the
very
two-party
intellectual.
system is. It's just
it's a fucking
it's just
scam.
making us think that we have something to fight for.
Listen,
We
you
do.
get to pick.
We
listen,
don't. We have
listen,
nothing to
one
fight
or
for.
two.
No, we don't.
No.
Black or white.
No, we don't have
Red
anything
or
to fight
blue?
for.
Why-
You know what? You want to know when I learned we had nothing to fight for? When I learned we had electoral college. When I learned that
Your shit don't matter.
when I learned that their vote can change whenever they feel like it. At the end of the day, what the fuck are we voting for?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
What the
why,
fuck are we voting for?
I agree.
That's why the things that matter, what do they give us? They give us two choices for what matters.
That's true.
You want some ice cream? Here's 32 flavors.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then distract
and
you
that's
with the options.
shout out to George Carlin.
Now.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Because that's not mine. That's him.
That and when I learned that the Federal Reserve is private.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unregulated.
The federal,
regulated.
look at that
It's the
marketing.
Rothschilds,
look
man.
at
It's
look
the
at that marketing.
Rothschilds.
The federal, they call it the Federal
Of course
Reserve.
they do. Listen, there's a
Did
bullet
you
company
guys
called
Some
see
bullshit.
the president, I think from Nicaragua or Panama or whatever, he was on TikTok. Did you see that?
No, it's
Salvador.
Salvador, where the MS-13
Yeah.
are from.
Did you see?
That's where MS-13 is from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
So,
see
look at those
his
Mexicans.
TikTok?
Yes, where he was saying taxes is a fucking scam if you could just
It's a
print more
scam.
money. If they could just print more money. That's why saving and
So basically-
what we need to worry about, what we need to try to do is we need to try to create a flow of cash that constantly comes in.
Yeah.
That's what you need to try to invest in. Don't save your money.
Yeah.
Because what's the point of saving if it's going to go bad when they just print more? But if you can create
Not
something
bad.
that
I mean,
constantly brings
if you put
money.
$100,000 today in the bank
10
and
years
you
from
leave
now,
it there,
it's 80
10
grand.
years from now, you have 70 grand.
Yeah, yeah,
You devalue. So either buy gold,
yeah.
which it doesn't devalue, or spend the money or invest it. Buy whatever $100,000 will buy you at the time.
Spend it on whiskey, cigars, and good meat and
Yeah.
vacations.
Vacations. There you go.
Yeah, and OnlyFans, right?
OnlyFans.
No, I don't know.
And-
Why?
and-
Why would I pay $2.99 to see a
Have you
butthole with
been
a
on
porn all over in there for
OnlyFans?
free?
Have you been on OnlyFans?
Bro,
Be
I
honest.
did it once and I was
Once?
like, fuck it. Yeah, because I could get better shit online for free. Why am I going to listen?
$1.5 billion industry. You've
That
been
I'm
on there
not,
once.
nothing involved. I have
No involved.
not $1 involved in it.
Have you
Yeah,
been on
dead ass
OnlyFans?
serious?
I've seen OnlyFans, but I don't pay for nothing like
What do
that.
you mean you've seen it?
Yeah, because
I'm not
that
paying
shit's all
that
over
bitch.
the internet.
Listen,
No, but have you,
yeah, it's
have
all
you
free,
paid
dog.
to see?
No, fuck no. I've never
No?
paid for any kind of pussy.
I don't even go to the
Okay.
strip club no
Okay.
more, bro.
Fuck no.
I'll pay. Listen, I'll pay for some.
I like strip clubs.
You know what?
They're fun.
I don't pay for pussy. I pay
No,
for
no.
I pay for
go away.
peace and quiet and
For
to
it to
haul
go
ass.
away.
Yeah, fucking and then bye.
I mean, I think Charlie Sheen said it when they said, you pay
I
for
don't
sex.
pay- no, I
and he
pay
said,
them to
no, I
leave.
don't pay for sex. I
No,
pay for
to
them to
not be
leave.
bothered. You know, I pay to not have to work. Just like, look, you can go hunt a piece
Listen,
of
there's
steak,
something wrong if
or you
you
can
pay
go to
for
the
it.
grocery store. Sometimes
think-
you don't want to hunt. Sometimes
Listen,
you're like, fuck,
I
I'm
I'm a
gonna go to the
competitor.
grocery
I like
store.
to compete. So
I'll be
Yeah,
honest
I like
with
to
you.
hunt too.
you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the grocery store.
Sometimes you just want a hot pocket.
But listen to this. Listen to
like Cat
listen
Williams.
to this.
Always want a hot
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah.
Listen to this.
Yeah,
Listen to
yeah,
this. Now, there are a lot of men out there that have, you know, self-confident issues, that never were able to approach a woman. I mean, you know, you're a good-looking guy. I know you don't have an issue. I know
Shit,
Danny
I'm ugly as fuck and I still
doesn't.
be hollering.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
you have
the looks
confidence.
never matter.
Hey.
You have success.
when it comes
and
to
you're
women-
able to do it. But there is a lot of men out there that are a lot of frustration. And, you know, I mean, the two oldest professions in the world have been religion and prostitution.
Yes.
Yeah. They've been around since the beginning of time. And
Pussy
they're-
and priests.
And they're not going anywhere.
Is that our
anytime
next
soon.
podcast? We're gonna pussy
It
and
could
priest.
be.
Pussy and
It
priest.
could be.
Pussy and priest.
We're gonna do a
It could be.
spin-off, Pussy
It
and
could be.
Priest. I'm gonna have a priest and I'm gonna have a hooker.
Yeah,
And
and
we're
then-
gonna conversate about who's gonna
They
save
probably-
my soul.
And then, and
They'll
then
probably know
One's
each
gonna
other.
suck the soul out of me and the other one's gonna
we're gonna have a nun be the editor.
we're gonna put the hooker in a nun outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. I'm sorry if you're religious. You're probably going straight to hell.
Yeah, yo soy religioso. Yo soy super religioso, para que lo sepa.
I'm not. So
We have a bunch
I
of
am.
spin-offs, yo.
So the spin-offs.
The Plátano
They haven't
spin-off,
stopped. They haven't
the
stopped.
pre-spinoff.
They haven't stopped.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
Walmart spin-off. I mean, it's amazing.
We're gonna
So-
call it Saturday Night Dick.
Oh wow. I don't even know what that is.
Come on, man.
I don't even know what that is.
Say pause
S&D,
after you say
S&D.
some fucked up shit. Say pause.
Yo, what you mean?
Pause.
We bring the dick. What do you mean?
Satellite dick.
I don't know what that is.
Saturday
George,
night.
take
No,
over.
no.
George, take over.
No.
Instead of SNL, SND. You know? Yeah, you got
I think
it.
we're good there. I think we're good. I think that's all we have to say about that. You know, I mean, Forrest Gump said it.
George, don't
the
be
best.
scared out here.
I'm not scared.
This
I'm
is
just saying
America.
Forrest
We don't
Gump
gotta be
said
worried.
it. That's all I got to say about
That's
that.
all I gotta say about it. Life's like a box of
Yeah,
chocolates.
yeah. You never know what you're gonna get.
If you stick your finger, it's gonna come out, bro.
Yeah. Her ass is like a box of chocolate.
Okay. So
right.
moving on.
What the fuck were we talking about,
I
bro?
have no idea.
Bro,
we went-
this is meat and
I-
cigars.
Yo,
this is a
was-
bunch of
this
good
is the
friends
most
eating
ADHD
meat,
podcast.
smoking cigars.
Talking about politics, sports,
Yeah,
ass,
bro.
Politics, sport, and ass.
and
So talking about, let's go back to the ass, because I'm very interested about this because
Habla.
I have a 24-year-old son,
good for you. Proud of you.
and I know that he's had a hard time finding a partner.
Bro, the way you are, like confianza, and the way you just
No, but
he's nothing like you.
No,
Eso
no.
sale así de
It's just it's a disconnect of generations. I think generationally speaking, I'm a young father. I'm 53. My son is 24.
I have a 23-year-old,
Yeah, I know.
and I'm 42.
We're not gonna get into that
You're
again.
not a young father.
I'm a young father.
And that's what the priest said. That's what the
Yes,
priest
you are.
said.
You're the youngest.
That's what the priest said. We're going back to pussy and priest. I'm a young father.
So I feel that
I'm not
I
that young,
understand-
father. Is that how you ward him off?
Whoa.
I'm not that young, father.
I understand
Holy
my
shit.
son. I understand his concerns
His
and
plight.
his frustrations and everything. But I have to say, even though I understand him, it's like there's a disconnect. We say the same things, but it's just the way I say it. It's not the way that he hears it.
Let me ask you
No.
something.
Yeah.
Do you think that your point of view is similar to his if you were 25?
Absolutely not.
Not even close.
I
Not
don't know.
even
It's a
close.
different time, though.
When I was
Raised by
25,
different people.
gay and lesbians were
Just regular gay
a
and
minority.
lesbians.
They were
Uh-huh.
hidden in the closet.
That you had to go find in the back.
I mean, I didn't know
Nah,
any.
30
back of the
years
club.
ago, they weren't that bad 30 years ago.
The only gay person I ever met in my whole entire life until I was up in my 40s was a guy I used to swim. I used to be in the water polo team.
oh shit.
And this guy came up to me at one point and said, "I love you." And I looked at him and said, "What you say, motherfucker?" What'd you
He
say?
gave you una
shit.
nalgadita.
Yeah, and he looked
Tomada
at me and I
nalgadita.
looked at him.
Rick, can you say I love you?
And he realized real
How
quick
times have changed.
that his love
Let me
confession
Let me.
was not welcome, and he freaked the fuck out. And he said, "Oh no, I'm just kidding around. It's just a joke. You know who
love
you
you."
are. You know who you are."
No,
But I feel bad afterwards because I thought about it. And I'm like, poor guy. I mean, the guy obviously felt something, and he expressed it. He had the guts and the balls to do it. Because I mean, you gotta have balls to do something like that. I mean, he couldn't hold it
it's
in.
courageous. It's very courageous.
Absolutely.
It's very
Absolutely.
courageous. And I think
Absolutely.
I think because and I speak from knowing because I have my aunt. I'm not gonna get into all the details. I think because she goes from back in the days, like she's in her 60s. So back then you couldn't be.
No.
You weren't allowed to be.
Not
Like, you had
openly.
to keep that
Not
shit quiet.
openly.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I hear
Yeah, up
this
until
and
like
I've seen
maybe
this.
15 years ago, that still was
And
the case.
you know what I mean. And
15 years ago.
and
Up
it was
until like
okay
15 years
because
ago,
it was her friend. She always had her friend. You know what I mean? It was always her
La
little
amiguita, la
bestie.
amiguita.
La amiguita
La-
everywhere where
la
she went.
amiguita.
I
Una
agree.
amiguita. And we're like, hey, we did. I'm 6,
Well,
7, 10 years old. I don't fucking know.
Did you
Yeah.
ever?
I didn't give a shit.
Latino,
You know what?
Latino.
And you know what the reality is? Let me be clear because we crack
Go
a lot
for
of
it.
jokes and we talk. I don't give a shit. Nobody gives a shit.
No.
But what we care,
Well,
about.
I don't know
Hold
about
on.
that. I
Hold
don't know
on.
about that.
Not everybody, but I don't.
I don't. You
I
don't.
know
We
we
don't.
don't give a shit.
But I don't know about
But
everybody else.
the reality of it is like, look, a lot of the don't like what is you like in the same sex have to do with you running around New York City with your ass cheeks out and fucking in public.
I know, but we're not talking about
crazy.
that. We're not talking about that. You're talking about something else.
All right.
I'm talking
What does
about.
that gotta do?
I'm talking about the difference between when I'm talking about the 80s and 90s. When
God bless the 80s.
God bless the 80s. Great time. Great music.
I wasn't there.
I was barely there. I was only there for
He wasn't even born.
about 7 years. Yeah,
No,
82.
no,
I was at my 82.
was a sperm
So I
and
was
some
barely
guy's
there.
balls.
Yeah.
I wasn't
It
there.
was a milkshake.
I was cooking. I was still cooking.
And marinate.
He
You
was
weren't even
swimming
cooking.
around.
You weren't even cooking. You were still marinating.
Yeah, I was cooking that, boys. I
In
wasn't.
fact, if you think about it, it's amazing, right? I always think about it. Out of a million sperm,
We won. We won,
Mike
boys.
Tyson, not Mike Tyson. What's the
Tyson
scientist?
Beckford.
No, not Mike Tyson. No, the scientist. Tyson.
Degrassi.
Neil Gray. I don't know why the fuck.
Degrassi High. Drake.
Completely.
You're talking about Drake.
Drake.
El Drake.
And
So he's my boy. He definitely knows what he's talking about. And one thing,
was it
Neil
Neil
deGrasse Tyson.
Neil,
yeah.
deGrasse.
So he said something that I loved, and it was a realization. It was out of millions of sperm, you made it. So that means that there is millions and trillions of possibilities that never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we came out of war, boys. We came out of war. We came out of
it's
the
crazy.
We
It's
were
crazy.
we were the fastest.
Or the
Don't-
luckiest.
Don't
They
must
fuck
have
with me. Yo.
sucked.
Don't fuck with me. Don't
Those
fuck.
motherfuckers must have
Nah, don't
sucked.
fuck with me. We got the dub.
I've always wanted to make a shirt that said, out of
Fastest
a
sperm.
billion sperms, I made it. I'm a world champion. If you think about it,
Top 1%.
that's crazy. That's 1%. That's
Less,
even
probably.
less than 1%.
Bruh.
I mean, that's an insane number.
Bruh.
And
made
if you
it,
think
boys.
about
If
the
that's the metric
amount
you want
of
to
times,
break the
the amount of times that you jerked off in your life.
Oh, you know how many kids? I'm a murderer. I'm a serial killer. I'm a fucking serial
That
killer.
boy-
if you wanna
that boy's
talk
drain is pregnant.
If you want to talk about,
That shower drain is pregnant, bro.
if you want to talk
That's
about,
just
That shit club with bacon.
Oh,
yeah, shit.
that's some crazy shit if you think about it.
Yeah.
If a sperm holds a possibility of a human being, we are fucking mass murderers.
Yeah.
Mass murderers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to let these chicks have abortions, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you got
I
to
don't-
let them
I
have
don't-
abortion. Because, look, I guarantee you,
It's
every
not- it's not-
abortion,
so,
every
okay.
abortion that been had.
Okay, so let's
talk
get
about
into
mass
it.
murderers.
Let's get into it.
Get closer to
You're-
the mic.
What age
You
are
got
you?
to hear
What
me.
age are you?
What?
What age? How old are
I'm
you?
46.
46.
Bro,
No,
how old
you're
are
not.
you, bro? Shut the fuck up. Keep
He's
it
not 46.
No, I'm 28. I just moisturize.
So one of the things I think we talked about moisturize.
Yeah.
A
Oh, I
lot.
bet you moisturize.
yeah.
Like a cocoa butter up next to the
A
bed.
lot of-
yeah.
Es un plátano frito.
Relax,
some shit like that.
carayema, relax.
Ahí está la Habana. So one thing that I
All those Amazon purchases.
one thing that I think about a lot, and you'll agree with me,
Yeah, dale.
is I'm currently developing and writing a book called How to Be a Man in 21st Century. And in this book, I talk about many things.
Make sure you get an audiobook. I'm not reading.
It's, I don't know. Audiobook might be better. Audiobook might be better. Definitely faster.
You gotta get, but you gotta get like,
It's not. It's
get Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider. It's got the voice.
No, get Chuck Norris to do that shit.
No. I want the guy from Taken. What's his name?
Take it
Yeah, nah.
I have a special set of skills.
Is this Neil too? What's his name? What's his fucking name?
And I will find you and I will kill you. Yeah.
Neeson.
Anyway.
Liam Neeson.
Liam
Yeah,
Neeson.
No, you can't get somebody named Liam.
Liam?
To
Yeah.
fucking
No.
Kind of bum ass name is Liam.
So-
no, you should get Mele. You should get Mele to fucking.
Who the fuck is that?
So hold on. Let me get this thought across. So one of the things I talk about in the book
No.
that I'm very serious about, and I think that's something that men today should take seriously, and that is at the age that you're able to get a vasectomy, you get it. Meaning, I think it's at 18 years old.
Yeah, wrap that motherfucker up.
I think it's 18 years
Yeah.
old. Now, why do I say this? I'm not saying go out and have sex with every woman that you
But
see.
you're gonna.
But you're going to anyways.
And you're not gonna pull out.
I don't know the specific statistics,
I think
but
you
I
try to pull
know
out game.
I know there is a lot of young
gotta
people that
practice.
get pregnant.
How many babies you got?
Too many.
Yo, my,
You don't got none that you know of.
that,
That
I
you
got
know
one
of.
I just found out about.
I change my identity every few years, bro. I
He
don't got
found
time for
out.
that.
He found out.
You
He
fuck-
literally
That-
found out recently. So
Yeah.
anyway, so let's say 18 years old, you made it through high school without getting anybody pregnant, which
Get a vasectomy.
nowadays it's a miracle in and by itself. You're 18 years old, you get yourself a vasectomy. I think it's something like 10 or 15% of men that are married today are married with women that have children from other men.
Facts.
And I'll check it. I'll put it down here. I think it's 15 or 20 or 30. I mean,
It's a big number, though.
It doesn't matter what the number is.
I wanna be the first
it-
one.
If it's more than 1%, it's too much.
I want to be your first baby daddy.
No.
I don't want to be your husband.
No.
I just want to be your first baby daddy.
Okay.
You're
So
I
locked in.
spoil you, though.
so
I
how
spoil
do you
Because you're
eliminate
locked in,
that?
right?
How do you eliminate that?
By wrapping these little motherfuckers up.
Get a vasectomy.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta just pull out. You gotta look.
No,
all you
listen,
gotta, listen. All you gotta
Sometimes
do-
that shit be
No,
too
no,
good.
No, all you gotta do is this. Look, look, look,
That
look.
shit be
All you gotta
too
do is this.
good.
Look, ready.
Listen,
That's
I'm
it.
not gonna lie.
And that's why you don't want to pull out.
No, you got.
And that's why you get
no,
pregnant.
No, you gotta have.
Nah,
the,
you know why I don't want to
and
pull
then
out
you
no
gotta
more?
have the
Because
mental
I'm lazy.
fortitude.
And then
Because
you
I'm
ruin
42 and I'm lazy.
three people's lives.
You gotta
I didn't
have.
ruin that kid's
You
life. He
do.
lucky he got
You
here.
ruin
Fastest
people's
swimmer
lives.
in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta have that mentality. You gotta have that mental fortitude to just look. All you gotta do, look. All you gotta do is this. Look. Ready?
No.
That's
Listen.
That's
And you
like-
pull,
Listen,
you pull
dog,
back.
you know how
pull
fucking
back.
that's unnatural.
It's not gonna
No,
do
no,
it.
It's unnatural.
Yo, listen. You ever had?
I love squirting a load on a bitch face, on her stomach, on her titties and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Holy
saying?
shit.
I love it. But that's not where it belongs. Listen, that's not where it belongs.
We're completely
You
out
ever,
of the
you
rack.
ever had?
That's not where it belongs.
Yo,
Wait.
you ever had a scary ass
Hold on.
Listen,
Hold on.
I
Hold
want
on,
your
hold on.
opinion
Hold on.
down here in the comments.
No.
Where does the
Hold
load
on.
belong?
Hold on.
On the stomach, on the titties,
Boy,
on
doing
the
a
face,
multiple choice
or up
question.
No, it's not
inside?
multiple choice with it. Now, again, if you look at it from a logical point of view, son of a bitch.
You ever had a bitch fucking wrap her legs around you?
No.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
hell yeah, I
And
love
I-
that shit.
and I gotta
But
throw that bitch
I'd be
out.
like, ha ha, you're gonna be a single
Out of control. It's out
Oh
of
my god. Yo. I gotta throw a bitch like a fucking like a bowling ball.
Like, this is what you wanted. You're gonna raise this
Go
goddamn
ahead.
kid, huh?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Take
hell
over.
no. I know my shit. I turn into
Give up.
I turn into fucking sábado gigante. Fuera!
Rayo.
Fuera!
Pa' fuera now.
Fucking
I'm like
throw
the
that bitch
opposite.
out. I throw that
must
bitch
be-
off of me.
I must be Domingo
Fuck
no. I
Pequeñito.
tried.
Pa' adentro.
Spectators, I tried. It's impossible.
Hey,
It's
hey,
impossible.
It's
It's
his
impossible.
fault this time.
I throw
No,
that-
Go ahead,
there's
go
no
ahead.
serious conversation.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh. Wait, yes, this is why he brought me here. This is why he brought me
No, he
here.
fucked up. He fucked up.
And then
Yeah.
you know we barely see each other,
Yeah,
so when we
yeah,
get there, all we
this
do
is
is
a
talk
This is
shit.
a bad combo.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah.
bad combo.
So,
I
hold
need
on.
Herman
Again,
here to
again.
pass it.
Yeah, so he can go, Boris the Spider, and fucking eat the whole time?
Yeah, so he can. Yeah, so he can eat. So he can eat like every fucking 2 seconds. I saw that fucking podcast. No, Herman was fucking munching on my entire fucking podcast, bro.
Hey, shout out to Herman. I love you, dog.
Herman,
I love you, dog.
Herman, I saw
We
you.
love
You
you,
would
but
chew.
the whole
He
fucking
love you,
podcast.
but you didn't stop fucking eating.
Yo, Herm, you would chew and then you said I agree. That was your fucking whole show, bro. Yo, we got visitors. What the fuck?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? What's that?
Some water. Boys, why don't you sit down for the show and we'll hook you up in a couple minutes.
We're almost done. We're almost
We're
done.
almost done.
Yeah.
Relax.
They need some water.
Yo, we got visitors.
Water,
Yo, we got a live audience.
We got a live
We got a live audience. We got a live audience, yo.
Oh, shit.
Sábado gigante.
So gigante.
Pa' adentro.
I didn't think we're gonna get a live audience right off the bat.
Yo,
I
holy
figured eventually
shit.
it would
So-
happen, but you know.
What the fuck were we talking about? Boys,
I
we
have
We
no
were
idea
talking
today.
about, hold on, we were talking
scared the
about,
shit out of me.
I want to know in the
I thought we were gonna
comments.
get robbed.
We were talking about, I want to know in the comments.
Hijacked in Doral.
Bro, in
Holy
this
shit.
neighborhood, bro.
You never know.
Brother,
You never
please.
know.
So I want to know in the comments, where does it belong?
What belong? You gotta be
On the face?
what?
on the titties, on the stomach, or up inside?
No.
We got a live audience.
That's what we're talking about.
I'm gonna delete this area.
Yeah.
You edit, listen, you
No,
edit away.
that's not the question. The question
All right,
is
what's the question, my
how to be
How
a
to be a
man in the 21st century. how are you going to take care of business without
You know what?
without
Hold
getting
on.
yourself into things that are going to
Let me
complicate
lock
your
in.
life, that are going to complicate the life of another person, and that are going to complicate the life of a potential human being that's going to come into life? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What we're talking
Yes.
about is how to control your natural urges. Now,
Discipline.
we know as males, it's very difficult to control our sexual drive. We have a
Natural
very high sexual
urges.
drive. Any kind of motivation or anything like that will get us into trouble. So how do we eliminate that? How do we eliminate that logically? Let's not talk about religion. Let's talk about, not talk about society. Let's talk about morally and ethically how we would go about eliminating the possibility of getting a woman pregnant without it being a conscious decision. And the only way that I know of, and the only way that I think that it would actually work, would
the
be
snip,
to get a
right?
vasectomy at the age of 18.
It's reversible, dog. It ain't that big a deal.
I mean, you would not give your son at 18 years old a loaded weapon and throw him
send
out
him,
into
yeah,
the
yeah,
and
yeah.
say, listen, in the case of a problem, you can just pull out your weapon and shoot somebody.
Let me
You're
ask you
gonna
something.
end
I
up
got a
shooting.
reputation. So
Go
am
for it.
are we going to be shooting blanks?
What?
Do we shooting blanks?
Absolutely. Once you get a vasectomy, you're shooting blank.
Yeah, so you got a
100%.
reputation. You ain't got a bitch pregnant yet, and you don't pull out.
You
shooting blanks, dog. You shooting blanks,
Pull out
dog.
game strong, Papa. Pull out game strong. They call me Young Platinum for a reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pull out
I
game
know how
strong.
the Dominicans get down. You know when they pulling out for shit.
Yeah.
Population
Oh,
is booming.
Yo, I got my
The
paper.
population
Oh,
is
yeah.
booming.
I
What you
pull
mean?
out
Oh, I got my papers. I don't
after
need
you're
that.
done.
I got my papers.
Oh,
But let me tell you,
I
if
was
I
born
could
in.
do my life over at 18, I would get a vasectomy.
Yeah.
Like that.
nah, you know what, man? I'm
Like
not gonna
that.
lie, man. My kids,
Not because of the way my life turned out. I'm talking about because
Nah, I feel
why
you.
would you get into that complication in your life?
You know what,
If
though?
you're not religious, if you are
Not a Mormon, right?
not a Mormon, not a
You can
hardcore
soak.
Christian, you're not a Muslim, and you think with your brain, why would you not get a vasectomy? A vasectomy makes perfect sense. Remember that women take pills that fuck up their hormones. That
No, it's
No,
terrible
agree.
for them.
Not good for them.
Terrible for them.
It's not
no,
good
it's
for them.
horrible. It's horrible.
So why would a
and
simple
then they're peeing those
10
hormones into the
minute-
water. and
10
they flush
minute-
the
making the
pills.
frogs
Listen,
gay.
It's a 10-minute operation. I got it after I got divorced, and it was the best thing I ever did. And I got to be honest with you. You know who you are. You called me. You told me you were pregnant, and I loved it. I enjoyed every minute of it. I told you, congratulations, you and the father are going to be very happy.
Wah, wah.
And I'm
He's
sure
like,
they are today very happy. They tried. They tried. They tried. They tried.
They tried to get you.
They tried.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And I told him, I go, listen, I'm happy to do a DNA test. I'm happy to, prove you wrong. I'm sorry, but you're barking up the wrong
You
tree.
and that's one of the funniest.
Isn't that funny?
You and the father are gonna
You
have
and the father
a
are going to
beautiful
have
baby.
a great life. I congratulate you.
Yeah.
And
So
of
does that
course,
mean you gonna stop fucking me?
I got all the,
Does that mean we can't fuck
I
no
got
more?
all the,
Gotta eat the fruit
I got
snacks,
all
right?
the
Somebody
guilt
gotta eat the
trip.
fruit snacks.
Like,
Yeah.
how can you say that? You're the only one for me. Blah 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 blah. And unless Jesus Christ came down himself and kind of reversed
Oh,
it.
you know Joseph. How you think Joseph feel?
Well, Joseph.
How you think Joseph feel?
Joseph must have felt like
He was like,
shit.
oh, I just got this cake.
Can you imagine
He saw
that?
that.
Who's on?
Can you imagine that? What do you mean?
Joseph.
Who's Joseph?
Oh my God.
Mary's.
You're not
Oh,
even
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
religious,
Carpenter.
Joseph.
Sorry, I looked away. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I mean.
You don't
No,
got
he was-
You
he was-
listen
yeah.
to what? You look with you listen with your eyes?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get distracted. No, that's some bullshit though. You gotta
It's
imagine.
not bullshit. It's in the book.
No,
It's in the Bible. It's in the book.
I'm saying,
That means
imagine.
she got banged by another dude.
No,
Oh my God.
Imagine.
Imagine, how can you be mad?
was a bird
Your bitch
with
is
a
so
thingy.
bad. Your bitch is so bad.
It was a bird with a thingy. The inspectors
thank God.
they left.
It's
Too much hardcore for them. So anyway,
No,
yeah.
Joseph must have been pissed for real.
You
Because
think?
imagine she's trying to sell this bullshit lie. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck you mean?"
Nah, but what
You
it
think-
means
listen,
the verb,
listen to this. Listen
it
to
means
this.
a
Joseph
mother
must
out
have
of
been
wedlock.
pissed. But listen to this.
That's what the translation, if you go say.
Listen.
You know who must have been really pissed?
Jesus didn't get no God, didn't get no credit.
You know who really must have been pissed? Lázaro.
Why?
Because that motherfucker was in heaven. He was chilling, having a great time, probably fucking kicking it.
When they sent them
3-5
back,
days in heaven. And some angel came up to him, touched his back and said, "Hey, Lázaro, I got good news and bad news." He said, "What's the good news?" Going back to earth.
Nah, fuck that.
What's the bad news?
They said you're going back to Earth. Where there's no toilet,
have you
and
ever
you got an
seen-
ugly wife. And
Have you ever seen
That's pretty bad.
on top of all the crosses says I Henry?
Yeah.
It means I'm nailed right in.
And we are going straight to hell if there is one.
Yo, that was
Oh, boy.
that must have
was
been a
pretty
crazy
bad.
conversation.
Which
Imagine
one?
imagine coming home and you fucking giving birth and
Then Joe's like, yo,
hey, whose
he's like,
baby is
bitch,
this?
I shoot blanks.
And he's like,
I've never had
no,
sex
baby.
again.
He said,
I've
baby.
never heard this story before.
He
This
said-
is the first time I've heard about
He said, I
this.
thought you were a virgin. He's like, yeah, God gave me this
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. God put it in me.
He's like, this don't make no fucking
That's
sense.
probably
Were
what
you
was
guys
screaming.
texting before? Like, how did this happen?
Oh
Like,
God, oh God,
Oh,
God.
Oh yeah, that's what
Is that
happened.
where it comes from?
That's what I had
hey,
to.
no pun intended in the coming.
Holy
So
shit.
anyway, so imagine that. But this is even better.
The second coming.
Second and third, I would imagine. So this is funny.
Oh my God.
So this is one of the parts in the Bible that I love, and nobody talks about. And I bet you didn't know this. So when Jesus was resurrected after, I think the third day, if I'm not mistaken, everybody that was in the cemetery also came to life.
I never heard that.
You never heard that, right?
Never once.
You can look it up. I'll find out the chapter and I'll put it here.
The second nutting, right? That's
The
crazy.
second nutting. So when Jesus was resurrected, everybody that was in the cemetery came back to life.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine somebody that died 20, 30 fucking...
Come back like a zombie. All
came back like a... That's probably the beginning of the zombie
Apocalypse. yeah.
apocalypse. And these people came back to the house, knocked on the door. I mean, the wife already married another dude, probably. You know, they moved on. Can you imagine? Like, can you imagine the ordeal? Like, and my question is always like, what happened to these people?
That sounds like a good plot for a telenovela.
That sounds like a fucking movie
Sounds
right
like
there.
a movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a horror
comedy.
movie.
A horror or a comedy?
Like one of
what?
those.
Like what's that?
What was that shit with the
there was one.
British dudes?
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
British dudes where they did the.
No, that's
Damn.
different. There was another one about something that their plane disappeared and then they came back. I'll put it on
Yeah,
here.
the show, the TV show.
The TV show.
Manifest, right?
Manifest, and then they came
Yeah.
back like
That
5
shit
years
was about
later.
that Malaysian flight that
You know,
Boeing didn't know
and
what
then
the fuck they was doing.
the guy gets home and the wife is doing some black guy.
Why?
You know,
Don't be surprised that
I'm
Malaysian
like-
flight's gonna fucking land
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Singapore in
Oh,
3 years. Everybody's gonna be like, what the
Yo,
fuck?
I'm flying Boeing in June, bro. Don't fucking set me up.
Yeah, bro, I fly blowing
But-
all the time.
So we're
But they
watching.
fucking,
We're watching this thing, right? I'm watching with Roxana. We're watching in bed, and I see this guy come back to his house. He knocks on the door. The wife opens it, and she's shocked and she's happy, but the
he look like a
emotions are all
regular
over the
dude?
place. And then this black dude comes out, and that's the new husband. You know, and the guy looks at him and looks at him, and he's all confused, and she gets upset, and he goes off running, and the wife goes after him. And I'm looking at Roxana, and I go, see, all this would have been solved if they were swingers. They would have been fucking fine. They would have been fine. Everything would have been dandy.
Hey!
You know,
You'd be like, hey!
hey!
You'd be like,
We're gonna have a
you
good
said-
night.
you
Yeah,
said-
have a good
you
night.
said- you said it was a.
And then it became a, like,
it was
a
a-
27 episode.
the husband
of
would have
him
came
trying
out.
to-
Yeah, the
trying to
husband
get
would have
the
come out.
wife
Well, I
back.
guess I'm the ass man.
But yet, yeah, the
No, the husband would be
swingers,
like,
they would have
no,
been fine.
you gotta stop hanging
don't
at
burn
45 degrees. She likes it at 59. You know?
Listen,
You're hitting it wrong. You're hitting it from the wrong angle.
all I know is that show is hilarious. But there is something to be said about things like that are not clarified. You know, I had the misfortune or the fortune to actually take a theology class in college,
Interesting.
which I learned about all the religions, all 5,000 and some religions that are
There's
active
5,000.
today.
Jesus Christ.
There's 5,000
Do you know
today.
that that's the biggest cause
Today.
of death in the world today?
No,
right?
today there's 5,000 and some
Yeah, it's
religions.
the biggest cause of
active
death.
today. We only know about 4 or 5 of them because they're the biggest ones.
Yeah, but you can just make anything a religion at this
Well,
point.
you could.
I
but-
think Google's a religion.
Yeah.
Literally.
The
Well, I
fucking
mean,
Instagram should be a
numerology
fucking religion now.
and what's
not
the
a
other one?
religion,
The one that Joe
numerology.
Travolta is part of? Scientology.
Oh god!
I mean-
not John Travolta.
I mean, I'm
I
sorry.
thought that was Tom Cruise.
No, John Travolta and John
You know,
Cruise.
I go to New York quite often, and they got the fucking badass shit, the
They got the building.
Scientology shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
I mean,
what the fuck? But does it sound so different? What's the difference?
It's
They're
not a
talking about
question of
some
difference.
alien that came down. It's like, oh,
So this is the
motherfucker
problem.
rose from the dead.
This is the
Turned
problem.
water into wine. Like, it sounds crazy. They all
it
sound
does,
crazy.
but I mean, at the end of the day, it is about what
Y la
people
mía
believe,
también.
right?
Yeah, so, you
And
know
I
what?
believe you can believe in anything.
I believe. I think that
I believe
it doesn't
I can
matter.
fly.
No, watch
I
out now. I'm not
believe I
pissing on
can-
you. I'm not pissing on you.
I don't know how he. I don't know how he got there.
That's R. Kelly's song.
I don't know.
That's R.
I don't
Kelly's
listen to
song.
R. Kelly.
I'm just too
Piss on-
quick, dog.
I'm too white for that.
I'm just too quick for you, dog. That's how it is. No, I believe that whatever religion it is, Hindu, whatever the fuck, dog. If you want to fucking worship a fucking mata over there, if it makes you feel happy,
Mata?
if it makes una mata,
the
una
tea,
mata,
the-
if you want to fucking
The cow,
una
the cow, and then
Oh, they sound like matcha.
matcha.
No, but now these little
I
white
do
girls,
love-
they fucking
I
they
do love
worship
the Hindu
matcha.
religion.
Yeah, matcha.
Have you looked into the Hindu religion?
No, but it doesn't matter.
It's
like
fucking phenomenal.
My opinion is it doesn't
I love
matter,
it.
man. Look, if you're not hurting nobody and it makes you feel good and it makes you feel like you want to do better and be a better person, believe in what the fuck you want to believe in.
I
Isn't
think
this like you know what I
I
mean?
disagree.
No, man. Fuck
think there's a
that.
place for
because
religion.
it's all
I think there's a
bullshit.
place.
I know,
It's
but I disagree.
all bullshit.
The problem is, this is the problem. If you go back in time with that thought process, you would be killed in 5
Yeah,
minutes.
but we not back in time,
I
dog.
understand that. But this is the problem with religion. Religion in general.
Number one cause of death
No,
throughout the history.
the original problem in general
Period.
is that when religion takes over, religion becomes powerful,
Che.
they enforce their laws.
Che.
So you have the Muslims chopping off heads.
But this
you
is
got the
but
Christians
but,
doing
but,
the crusades.
But their religion, but
you
yeah,
got the Inquisition.
the number
got the
one
witch
cause
trials.
of death through history is the division
And,
through
then-
religion.
and this is the problem.
This is why
Good people
like
feel
what I like.
justified
We don't kill
in doing
people
what
with
they're
that
doing.
shit.
What do you got?
we don't kill people with what I do.
You don't kill people?
We don't kill people.
People kill
We
people.
don't hate people. People
No,
kill
guns
people.
kill people.
No, but belief kills people.
Absolutely.
Think about it. And what you believe in will kill people because, like you said, just like you said, the Muslims, they want to kill the Jews. The Jews want to kill the Palestinians. The Christians did the Crusades for all these years. But
Yeah, but you can't just
Santeria?
sweep it under the rug.
Santeria?
Can you?
When has Santeria killed anybody?
Well, no, I don't know.
A couple
Yeah.
of
Maybe
look,
a chicken.
a couple
Hey,
of
chicken
chickens,
here
but
and
who
there.
gives a fuck about a farm animal, dog?
They're
You know what I'm
delicious,
saying?
too.
Yeah, but that's my thing. It's like
So
if
let's
once
say-
a man touches it, it
let's
becomes
say,
corrupted.
Let's say, hypothetically, tomorrow Santeria becomes the number one religion.
It won't.
And then, well, let's say,
But no,
we're
continue.
hypothetically,
You heard me,
hypothetically
he said
speaking.
hypothetically, bro. It
Hypothetically.
won't go like that.
I don't know if you know that word, but it's,
I know what it means, but it won't.
Hey,
But go
okay.
ahead.
So let's say hypothetically, Santeria becomes the number one. Everybody becomes the
Everybody
Santero.
becomes Santero. The world will be a better place.
Would it
Really?
be a better place?
Yeah, I
don't
absolutely
know.
agree.
Oh, yeah?
You know why? I absolutely agree because
like that.
I
Let's
practice.
see.
I practice.
You practice?
And yes,
Is that why you cut your hair?
yes.
Okay.
Yo soy awo.
this is
Yo
a-
soy awo.
Tell me,
Do I what?
Awo disa.
What are you?
the fuck is that?
Awo disa.
Oh boy.
This man's speaking Latin.
Hold on.
man.
No,
What you talking
Yoruba.
about?
Yoruba, look
That's-
at me.
Oh.
Oh shit! Don't be
so-
summoning fucking demons here. I'm trying to eat my fucking
No.
my steak
Look.
and have a conversation.
This is the reality. This is the reality of it. This is the reality of it. You ain't never heard nothing, never. No, un santero, fucking quiere matar al otro. Nunca. We don't want to kill you. We don't want to
I don't know.
enforce
I
our
did
life
watch
upon
The
you.
Devil's Advocate.
That's the.
and he did do the tongue thing. With
That's not the santeria.
That was Santeria.
That's some fucking.
That
that's
was
some,
Santeria.
that's
That was
some- no,
some
it's
Asian
not.
shit.
No,
So
it's
what?
not.
So
That's
what
the
are you
devil
in
shit.
your weird domino playing shit? What are you all trying to do with the fucking 50 piece domino
50
set?
shades of gray, motherfucker.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Now the world will be a better place. That's why you feeble-minded Dominicans only play with 6. Cubans play with 9.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Hello.
Bitch, you ain't counting at 37.
Puerto Ricans play with 6. Cubans play with 9.
control.
We have a real
We are
game.
the superior
Shit, you and your
intelligence.
panco me stay looking at.
We are the
I don't need
superior
it.
intelligence.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
No,
bro.
but look.
The only thing superior is the.
Yeah, the bitches are finer, better ass. They treat
wow.
you better.
Hold on. Hold on.
Y'all don't even got Wi-Fi. What are y'all talking about? What the fuck is going on here, bro? What are we talking about right now, man? Yo,
Yeah, no, we
with your
gave up our
connection,
country,
yo,
and
when
we
you're-
gave
when you're
up our
pulling-
country to
when you're
some
pulling-
dickhead to
when you're
ruin
pulling
it.
more than gigabytes, when you're pulling more than a couple megabytes, talk to me, bro. Holy shit.
We're all over the place.
No, but look.
So
So
how's the
religious.
meat?
We
How's the
speak
meat?
about the
How's the meat?
carne is tremendous.
Yeah, la carne.
Hablando de religion and shit.
Dale.
You never seen, you never heard like santeria. Like we don't force
Explain
nothing.
it to me. What
we
do
don't
y'all stand
force
for?
it.
'Cause
Listen,
I don't know something
we don't.
like that.
We don't force anything down your throat.
Okay.
We
You
don't
sure?
force you.
Well,
no,
because you don't have the
100%
power.
not. No, because that's just not what we do. Like
Okay.
Christianity wasn't the power, but what
isn't
did they do?
Santeria? But excuse
It's
my ignorance.
paganistic.
Yo,
It's
isn't
paganistic.
Santeria
Explain it
mixture
to me. Because to
of
me, Santeria is like
African-
brujeria. So what is the
Yeah,
difference?
brujeria.
What
No,
is
it's not.
Misma mierda.
It's a mixture of Christian
same?
religion.
It's mostly
and
it's
African
mostly
religion.
Yoruba Nigerian gods.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
Mixed
Mixture with the
Caribbean.
With the Caribbean, right?
But
It was a mix with the.
So what do you? What is the goal? What is the?
There is no gold.
What there's gotta be something. What do you
There's
mean?
no silver. There's no platinum.
You said
there's
gold?
You can't go to the gold tier.
No.
Shut your fucking Cuban pirate ass. So what,
Yeah.
what is it? What y'all trying to do?
We have no idea.
What is your mission
Kill
statement?
chicken
What are
and
you
eat
trying
it
to
stew,
do?
I guess.
what are we trying to do? We're just trying to live our lives.
So what y'all stand for? What's the
What are we? But so
Stand for nothing.
no.
Papa,
what
you're
we
telling
do
me-
is
you say you practice Santeria. What is the practice?
Yeah, listen. Tú eres un alejado.
Oh,
You want to know?
You're an alejado.
Alejado.
You're a piece of
Alejo.
shit.
You're outside.
You're an
outside.
outsider.
You're an outsider. So
Already that sounds
you
very
want to
negative.
learn.
That
You
sounds
want to
very
learn.
negative.
Sounds
You want to
negative to me.
learn. No, you want to learn. Come inside. We don't force you.
This
Listen,
man, you
we're not
fucking
gonna-
Tom Cruise
we're
looking
not gonna
motherfucker.
force
Trying
you.
to bring me into fucking yo. He trying to make me pay this fucking membership, and I'm gonna get in there and gonna sign me an NDA.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna start
We don't-
paying
Hold
the
on, hold
membership.
on, hold on. Let him explain
so-
Santeria. I like this.
So
I
we
like
don't. We're like exactly like. See, this is my point. You don't understand it, but
don't.
what you do understand is all those other religions that are forceful and they force you and they're like, you need to listen to this or hellfire damnation. Where we're like, hey, listen, you can believe or you can not.
This man's skating
Dale
around
tú.
the question.
And they can
Yeah.
say, dale tú.
No, it's
Listen,
true, it's true.
No, but it's true. I'm not skating around shit.
I wanna
You're
know
just
what
not
it
paying
is, bro.
attention.
It's a
What it
different.
is.
It's a passive. It's a passive
It's a
aggressive.
religion. We believe in.
It's a
We
passive
believe in it.
aggressive.
It's paganistic.
Okay.
If you want to break it down, it's paganistic.
Yeah.
We believe in multiple gods and saints.
Yes.
Tu ángel de guarda.
Yes.
Y esa cosa, Orula, Orumila.
Cagabumbu
But it
and
has,
Tiki
but
Bing,
yes,
Tiki
all
Bing,
those
Bing,
guys.
Bing, Bing.
And it has the Holy Trinity as well.
Yes.
Right?
They have
So
the
it has-
Virgin Mary
but
too.
El
and
cafecito God, what is
the
it?
last-
Cada 15 minutos un cafecito.
Sí.
Cafecito God.
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
Lidia
yeah, yeah.
Mano and the whiskey outside.
Sigue
That's for the drug
jodiendo.
motherfucker.
Sigue jodiendo.
Wait, tell me about the Wi-Fi guy. What y'all not? Y'all not bringing it up. Y'all not bringing it up. Bringing up pan
The
con bistec
Wi-Fi
to the-
god.
to the Wi-Fi.
I need another fucking cigar after that shit. This cigar went out.
You sound like a shitty car salesman, bro. Tell me what it is, bro.
I'm telling you, but I'm telling you, but you know what the
You're
problem
selling me a
is?
used
that
car
you're
right
not,
now.
you're not.
You're not listening.
I'm not listening.
You know why? Because you got your eyes open and your mouth. open.
Okay, better.
You got your eyes and your
You
mouth
gotta open
open.
your soul.
Okay, better.
You gotta open your
Open your-
ears.
open
and
your
you know what
ears.
another thing
Close
is?
your
I'm wearing
mouth.
headphones.
Yeah, open the mother. So you should open the motherfuckers up, little ass boy.
Tell us.
I'm not
Convert us.
getting into this shit. I'm not
Convert us.
converting you. No,
Convert
I don't
me.
want to
Convert
convert
me.
you. I don't want to
I want
convert
to.
you.
I wanna
I'm
kill a
not
chicken.
here to
I wanna
convert
kill a
you.
chicken. I
I'm just
love
here
killing chicken.
talking about.
Okay.
I'm here just because you asked.
I'm gonna eat a piece
what
of
are we
meat
gonna
while you're
do?
eating.
You
Because
gotta
you
convert
made
me
me
to
hungry.
for me to ask what it is about.
What
you
it's
know what I'm
about, dude. It's about being in peace, living
Okay,
a good
that's
life,
beautiful.
living a good life,
Okay.
providing for your family, providing for you, protecting yourself,
Okay.
and giving praise to
who?
to the
other
beings,
side.
to the other side that protects you and watches your back, and that's
Okay.
it, and that's all it's about. Like we're not forcing nobody. Think about it. Listen, the Crusades happened all them years ago, but in Africa, this religion is older than all of those. It's older than all of those.
Yeah, but
we
older
never
doesn't
went
make
and
it true,
murdered
does it?
people. We never went and
Because there are
murdered nobody.
older. There's Mesopotamians.
We never
there's
went
older
and murdered
religions.
nobody.
No.
We never went.
Yeah, but
and
isn't
No,
there
murdered
like
nobody.
stories about doing like sacrifices to have a certain outcome?
Well,
and
we
shit?
don't kill people.
For sure. Nobody's
We
ever
don't kill
killed nobody.
people.
I don't know. I watched
We
that
don't
movie.
kill people. You watch the-
I watched that
Rainbow.
movie, dog. I watched
Was
a
it
lot of
Snake over
Telemundo,
the
bro.
Rainbow?
We don't kill
whatever?
people. Look, hold on.
I watched-
Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
This
here
is
we
the
go.
upgraded prison
Supositorio.
purse.
Holy
Herman,
shit. Why you keep bringing sex
the
toys in the podcast, bro?
It's not a sex toy.
It could be.
That's a fucking dope
It
ass
could be.
stogie. Look at that bad. That's
That
a
is
bad
a
bitch.
badass.
That's a bad
It's a
bitch.
pan cubano right there.
That's a
That's a
bad
pan
bitch.
bitch.
Here,
That's a
here.
pan-
I know you're gonna want to use it later.
No, I'm
Marica,
okay.
it matches your shirt.
This
Oh,
is
fucking pick my
a
nose with it.
también.
La
Pick my nose with that shit.
Aurora.
120. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know what that means.
But the case is amazing.
120 anniversary. Limited edition.
It's got a magnet and it clicks.
We smoking stogies.
Let's see if
Yeah.
you can see it. If you can hear it. Here we go. There it is.
El chupa mi pinga, what is that?
Oh my God. Okay. La Aurora.
You on the wrong podcast.
1903 to 2023.
1903. And the reason 1903.
Why is it 1903? What's it special?
1903 is the first year of the first flight. 1903.
Ninth flight with
December
the, with the
7th.
Mach
The Wright
brothers.
brothers?
Yeah, 1903, December
Yeah?
17, 1903.
Why is that? Why is
That's
that?
because
on
that's my company that I started.
Oh, that's your company.
1903 Aerospace.
What's the name of your company?
1903 Aerospace.
Yo, that's a one way to
1903.
shameless plug.
Shameless
Listen,
plug.
yeah.
Shameless
That boy set
plug.
that shit up from the beginning. Shameless plug, yo.
Nah, because nobody doesn't want to
He said,
give a fuck.
what's next?
I'll
Add
put
me
the
on
website here.
OnlyFans?
I'll put the website here if you want to
Feet
buy some.
finders,
Feet
bro.
finders.
Feet finders.
Feet and hand finders?
No, I got my OnlyFans. I work out.
OnlyFans.
Add
I
Danny
do
on
cross-
MySpace.
my
Add
God.
Danny on
Butt-ass
MySpace.
I do not want.
I do CrossFit, butt
I
ass
would
nigga.
pay for not to see that. Like, how would I pay? Like, how much would it be? Like $12.99, $18.99.
That boy doing
not
skip.
to see that.
That boy doing skippies.
I'm doing fucking tire flips.
Listen,
ass naked.
that could be a
cockless
business.
flopping.
That could be a business model.
I bet you. Listen.
Like for free, you
How
have
many
it for
people-
free.
how many people
and
in
to
the world?
block it, it's $19.99 a month.
Yeah,
You gotta pay not to watch it.
I don't want this shit coming under my Instagram ever.
Ever.
$19.99.
Yeah, you better not send me no fucking ads to my mail.
Your
You
shit
might
is getting
have
sent.
something there. I think that you might have
You know,
something
go
there.
against the grain.
I would definitely pay $19.99 not to
Go
see
against the
you
grain.
naked,
Yes, you would.
because
You'd
I
love it.
would have nightmares.
Please. You would only have nightmares because you'd never feel like a man again.
Oh my god!
Whoa. Holy
You'd
shit.
never. You'd be like, fuck. That's it.
I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Anyway, so I want to thank Danny Delgado.
Shout out to my boy.
Danny Delgado on my left, good friend, no filter, which I always love.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
You brought an amazing scotch and that piece
We're
of
not
shit
done.
meat that you ate.
The single malt Balvini.
But
That shit's
we'll
fire.
finish
bro.
it.
That shit
We'll
is
finish
fire.
it offline.
Let me get a lighter, dog. No,
Hold
we can,
on,
let's
hold on,
just
relax.
let's just keep this going. You can edit it later, bro. You
I
can
think
edit it
I
later.
think we're good.
No, you
I
edit
think
it
we're
later.
good. I think
What
He
else we can
said,
talk about?
I'm over this shit. He said, I'm done, bro. I got energy
I
for
think
this.
we're good. I think the audience has gotten enough. I don't want to give them everything.
Listen,
at
No,
once.
this is
you
gonna
get
be
the
your
edit.
highest rated
Don't edit a
podcast,
lot
bro.
of my shit out.
No, we're not
Pa que lo
editing
sepa.
anything.
No,
We're not editing
that's your
anything.
fault.
Oh,
No,
I'm
it's
proud
not
of
my
you.
fault. It's all raw and
Raw.
uncut.
That's your fault.
Raw.
Like, like
uncut.
Eddie
Get
Murphy,
canceled.
raw and uncut.
Like
Get
a-
canceled.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I
I
might
don't
get
give a
canceled.
fuck.
Why
Raw
not?
and
Who gives a
uncut.
fuck?
Like a priest.
Wow. Let's not even go with the priest thing.
My life doesn't revolve around the internet
Not
anyway,
a fan.
so
Not a fan of the priest.
I'm totally okay with that. So George,
Hector,
Let me
hold
ask
on,
you a question.
Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
let me ask you a question.
Shut me down.
Ask me a question.
What was your what was your motivation to start this meat and cigars?
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Oh, there
That's a
you
What
good
was your
question.
motivation?
Look at this man grounding himself into a good
I
question.
like
I
that.
see you, brother.
So
I know what
serious.
I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So serious.
Yes,
Why
I am.
so serious?
Why so serious?
Wait, just put a smile on my face.
And now I'm asking you, and now you
So
you can't
excited.
answer.
No,
Hey,
I can
listen,
answer.
man.
So,
I
but
can
yeah,
answer.
what was the motivation? What was the
Well-
motivation behind it?
Besides the fact that I have diarrhea of the mouth,
Wow.
I love to speak with people. I think that communication and open dialogue is
beautiful.
the best way to go. I think censoring and limiting your thoughts to put them out there is a bad thing. I think that everybody has the right to have their opinion.
I agree with that. Where's Herman? Where's Herman?
No. Herman is up in the mountains somewhere right now
Having a threesome.
having some
Hey. Shout out to Herman, bro.
Don't pick on my boy. Don't pick on my boy.
That's my
dog.
Don't pick on
Herman's
my
my dog.
No, no,
Herman
no, no.
con los tres golpes.
That's my brother from another mother.
I agree.
But yeah, I mean, my main motivation. I wanted to do this for a long time, and the reason why is that Not because I feel that I have a particular voice or have a particular different point of view or anything like that. On the contrary, I think that I am your common, everyday guy. Please don't make that noise. And, I love to engage with different people, different age groups, get different points of view. And I enjoy genuinely talking to people that have no fear and telling how it is or what they think. I think that that's the most important part of podcasting. I think that everybody else, I mean, let's face it, money is important. Money makes the world go round, and money pays the bills. But at the end of the day, and this is why the reason, I told you I quit my job. I was making a good salary. I could have had a future.
He said I could have had a future.
I could have been a contender.
I could have been a contender.
I could have been somebody.
But, I said, you know what?
Injured athlete over here.
When am I going to do this? When am I going to take the leap? When am I going to try to be
Let's go.
what I am? Which at the end of the day, I think it's all about being yourself, being genuine. In art, in music, in anything you do in life, you want to be genuine. You want to be yourself. If you try to be something you're not, you'll find yourself selling your soul, selling your time, and
being like an island boy.
yeah, it's not genuine. I'm trying to be as genuine myself as possible. I deal with people that I enjoy. John, I enjoy your company immensely.
It's my dog.
Danny.
That was going to be my second question. Hold
I want
on.
to thank you
John,
for
hold
bringing
on.
us
No,
That was going to be my second question.
Go for it.
And then now it's like, so now that's why you started Mean Cigars. And then my second
You
question.
better not plug your fucking company again,
No.
you fucking dirty bastard.
Why not? I don't know. I'm going to plug this shit.
Like 1903. Oh, my second question is, what do you think about 1903?
No. So then my second question
What's your
is.
second question? Next time we were smoking weed.
No, that shit will be off the
Why?
rails, off the rails. There's no way.
Why do you constantly invite me to these shows?
I don't.
Don't let him fool you guys. He just shows up. He's not even. He wasn't supposed to be here.
Daniel Delgado
Daniel.
has he's just a great guy. I mean, with John, it's the same thing. We have great conversations always. I wish I had a camera for every thousands of conversations we've had together, of amazing conversations where we discover things about ourselves. We
dive deep.
concretely come down to the nitty-gritty of life.
Or us at restaurants.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that what it is?
Well,
me
at restaurants,
me and you going out.
it's either we love us or we hate us. Either we
They love it. They hate us because they hate us.
either they want us out of the
they hate
restaurant or they want us to join. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think that one of the things that I enjoy about John and I enjoy about Danny is that they are authentically themselves. They have no filter. They have no quarrels about saying what they believe and what their ethics is. And I think that ultimately, at the end of the day, translates to something more, which is today's society. I think we're very scared. I think I talked about this in the previous podcast. We tend to want to conform to society. We tend to want to, go unnoticed, just be part of the group. And I like people that don't have that. Yeah, the sheep.
Fucking sheeple.
And I do enjoy people that are not part of that have no quarrels about telling it how it is. Danny has a situation in his life. John has a situation in his life, and they are what they are. They're a product of their upbringing. They're a product of society. We're all, we can't escape it. Where unfortunately we are part of society. We do get influenced by it. We get indoctrinated. 100%. We get brainwashed. There's no way around it. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I wanted to do this podcast to reach people, and if I'm able to help one person to laugh, one person to become a better person, one person to just say, you know what, that sounds like a good idea.
Just to give them permission to do what we do, and be themselves.
Just be yourself.
And to smoke some cigars.
And smoke some
eat
weed.
some good fucking meat, bro.
Yeah,
and
some good
fucking drink some bomb ass
Absolutely.
whiskey.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
when I show up,
Yes.
Georgia, you know if you
Yes.
tell me to
We
come
enjoy
through,
it. We
I'm
definitely
bringing the
enjoy it.
fucking bomb whiskey.
And
we
we'll-
drink. We
and
smoking
we'll
good
bring- we'll-
cigars, and I know what he's bringing to the table.
Yes. We'll
bring
It's
them-
some of the best fucking
Oh,
cooked
yeah.
meat
We love it. We love
on
it.
the planet. This
Thank
is
you.
my
Thank
brother,
you.
and
So
I
fucking
love
Thank
him.
you, Danny. You are definitely, we've known each other for a short period of time. We've become, good friends to a period of time.
Very close.
I don't really have, as you get older, you limit your friendships.
Yeah.
And you realize what is it that you want in a friendship. I know that, if tomorrow I have to call you at 4 o'clock in the morning and there's a dead body in my car.
We're not gonna talk about it. I'm not doing it. I'm
Let's
not
do it.
doing it. I'm not coming.
This is
I'm
why
not
you signed
coming.
that.
I'm not coming.
That's why you
Yes,
signed that
you
piece of
are.
paper.
Yes, you are.
Oh shit!
But that's a friend. John, man, I don't know. I love you to death.
No, it's a
I
great
enjoy
guy.
you. I enjoy your company
Like that guy.
immensely.
Don Plátano.
There's not that many people I can say that to. Well, he knows it. He knows it.
Man,
So
I really appreciate you.
I
You
want
have
to
no
thank
idea.
you. I want to thank you for coming today and enjoying
Thank you for having me.
these 2 hours of enjoyment. I really enjoyed having you here. And
Thank you.
Whether you're in a podcast or just visiting over, or just sleeping over and taking advantage of my home.
Eating my good
Eating my- eating my
Eating my
carne.
good guy, drinking my
Whatever
good
I gotta
scotch,
do.
and
I know
smoking
you're
my
out
cigars.
partying and getting all kinds of pussy.
Yeah, and then you're gonna
And then
leave
tell me
here
about
with a
it.
buzz as
Yeah.
a pregame, and you're gonna fuck little young co-eds.
So Danny, John,
Show me fucking spilling on my fucking game plan, baby.
Listen, I'm
I
trying
want to thank you guys for coming. I want to thank everybody for listening. We're going to try to do better. We're going to try to bring more fun and exciting
This is a
points
blast.
of view.
Speak for yourself.
Did you have a good time?
I had a
not
great
doing
fucking
bad.
time.
Did you have a good
I'm
time?
not doing better. I'm gonna be myself.
Yeah,
Georgia,
no.
you know why you
I
got
mean,
me
that's
here.
kind of hard
You
to
got me
stop
here
you
'cause-
from being
You got me here because I'm me.
You and
They
your
hate us
fucking
'cause they hate us.
Santera and fucking Wi-Fi shit.
Yeah.
John,
Yo.
Yeah,
I
God
love it that
damn.
you called him out of his bullshit. But it's not easy to do.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
easy
yeah.
to do. So everybody, stay tuned for the next episode.
Yes.
Have a great night. Have a good night.
See ya.
And I would say God bless you, but I'm an atheist.
Add me on MySpace.
Ache Boru.
I don't know what the
I don't know,
fuck
yo,
that
this
means.
fucking
Some
summon
witchcraft
demons
shit.
again. Yo, shit.
Have a good night, everybody.
Goodbye, bye.
Have a good night.
Ache Boru.
Hey, the music.
Oh shit. Good time. We should just keep talking
Yo,
shit.